for that.
For
Oh boy.
poppin' music. I mean, poppin' music! I think because you were talking about rhythm game, my brain went to poppin' music. Yeah, this is actually Poppin' Music 2 stream. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, could you imagine if they made a Poppin' Music VR stream?
Oh,
But
wow.
it was literally just you were standing in front of a cabinet and you had to hit buttons. Or like Poppin' Music Wii VR.
Oh, I don't know why, but when you said Poppin' Music VR, I thought of the Wii one right away. Maybe it's because how the hands in the Wii game look like hands in a VR game.
Yeah.
Meow. The updating is at 13%. There's suddenly 5 people. I haven't even been going for a minute. What a heck.
One of them is definitely me.
One of them might be Scooper.
Scoopy.
Meow. Meow.
Hello, Lapis.
Lapis, hi!
Oh my gosh, I have been, the con was so fun, I'm not gonna lie.
Aww.
I had a lot of fun at the con.
I'm glad, same.
Just sitting here like, man. I know all the parts that were really stressful ended up being like literally nothing in the long run, but the entire time I was out, I was like, man, this is way better than like getting up and going to work every day.
Yeah.
So fun.
I'm like, well, gee, I hope my friend that likes me, but I don't know why I feel like that whenever I meet someone for the first time. I hope this won't, like, ruin my impression of me, or us.
Oh my god, I was terrified of, like, being a terrible host the entire time, but I still think the funniest part of the entire trip was learning how my windshield wipers worked as I was driving.
Yeah.
And when it started raining that one time, and I was like, hey guys, by the way, I don't know how my wipers work yet.
That reminds me, I've been meaning to ask if y'all have been okay with the flooding.
The flooding?
The flooding in Texas.
What?
I don't know if you're near the flooding.
I don't think so. We've gotten some flood warnings when we went up to round 1 the other day. There was a flood warning put out for that area, but we've been pretty good with it so far. The rain in our town at least has been super light.
Okay. I think it might have been mostly in the Dallas.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't doubt if Dallas got hit super hard. I mean, Dallas is all kinds of screwed up over there.
Sorry, when you said I want to doubt it if Dallas got hit super hard, I'm thinking of your friend Dallas.
Yeah! Oh my gosh. We did, while we were up there, we went to round 1, and, I tried to hang out with Dallas, and he was really upset because all the days that basically, like, all our days off this week didn't line up, and he really wanted to hang out. He's like, I have work today, I can't, go to round 1 with y'all. So I just drove over to where he worked, and we hung out over there during his lunch break.
Oh, hi Zombie Slayer. I have to update Psychonauts too, so we're just chilling for a while. It's at 42%.
Oh, fun. But yeah, you know what? I need more of that kind of power. If somebody's like, oh, I can't hang out, I have to go do something, then I'll just go and hang out with you over there. It's just easier.
Meow.
But that was fun going to mess around.
Yeah, I hope we could go to Rainforest Cafe one day.
Oh yeah, we did go, we went to the one in Galveston.
Ooh.
Like, it was right before we went on that cruise. Our mom got a reservation, so we were able to go sit down.
Nice.
The reservation. And I got to keep my dad got a drink with the souvenir cup, and he didn't want it, but I did. So I got to keep the glass souvenir cup.
Nice.
And then when Momo and our mom went to the thrift store the other day, they found that same souvenir cup, but with Dallas printed on it instead of Galveston.
Wild.
And so they just got that for me. So now I have both. I have both Texas Rainforest Cafe. Well, I think there's one in Houston. I don't remember where the third one is. It's San Antonio. That's where it is. We have 2 out of 3 Texas Rainforest Cafe cups. And once we have them assembled, I guess it's like collecting all the Dragon Balls or something. Cha-Cha the tree frog comes out and grants me a wish.
Oh, I didn't know they had a name.
I'm so sorry.
Cha-Cha. I just realized what you almost said.
I'm like, I'm just sitting here. I guess I'm really tired today. I don't know.
That makes me think of our friend Fukuma has a channel point redeem where you can play a remix of Turn the Freaking Frogs Gay. So every time I think of a frog, I think it's gay. Like, there's no such thing as a straight frog, as far as I'm concerned.
Cha-Cha the tree frog. Cha-Cha the tree frog is the gayest thing I've ever seen. I'm just gonna say that. I don't have any solid evidence. I don't have anything to back this up, but he's up there.
I just looked it up, and I think the Rainforest Cafe that's in the mall that I used to work at Round 1 is still there, and I somehow just never went. I should go to that one.
Oh my gosh. We didn't eat over there, we had like an appetizer, but we didn't eat dinner over there, which was fine with me, but we did get to the specific area where we sat. We were we were just next to the fish tank, so I got a bunch of pictures of one singular fish in there. It was the Hubert fish. So I got a bunch of pictures with Hubert. Are you aware of Hubert? Please tell me you know Hubert.
I don't.
Hang on. I have to send Hubert. I'm gonna send the original, I'm gonna send the meme.
Meme?
Because he's from a meme. But, his name is Hubert, and they had one singular Hubert. So Mumu and I were very excited to be sitting there with a celebrity. Here, I'm sending it in Discord.
I need to turn on display capture really quick. Beautiful.
And let me see. All the pictures I got of him were pretty bad, I think, but
that's great. What are you talking about?
There he is. And then I just sent the one picture I got. And he was there.
Such good
I haven't cleaned up my camera roll at all.
Same. It's bad.
I do also want to send this one because this was a restaurant that we drove past. We did not eat here, but we drove past it. And I was just in awe. Let's see, it's loading. Please send.
The download.
You'll see why I'm sending it in a second.
Ooh. It's sent. I'm confused. What I'm specifically? Is there anything hidden that I should know about?
Oh, it's the giant crab.
Oh yeah, I wasn't sure if there was like anything in like the words that was like funny. I don't know. I love the crab. Oh no, Fukumayo. Phone problem. We did it specifically so you wouldn't see the stream.
Just to spite you. Oh my gosh. Well, at least I'm not the only one with tech issues today.
Yeah. Psychonauts 2 is, the update says it's at 100%, but it's not done. It says it's patching. I don't know what that means.
Oh, fun.
A patch for the install that I just downloaded. Tried to hide the crab from me.
Sneaky crab.
It's funny because we were just talking about Fukuma and the gay frogs.
Oh yeah, we were.
I didn't actually even know about that that clip until that channel point redeem of Fukuma's, because like I try to stay away from Republicans, but it is funny to make fun of that. Yeah. Like I had to look it up for curiosity's sake. They're like, he's like throwing a tantrum and everything. I'm like, oh my gosh, how do Republicans, like, how are there that many Republicans out there when they're like this?
Oh my gosh, for real. You know, it was so funny. Like funny in theory, but I've known about turning the freaking frogs gay for like years. Okay, and then all of a sudden, I realized my dad listened to Alex Jones' podcast,
oh, no.
unironically, and I was like,
no!
wait a minute, don't tell me you listen to the gay frogs, man. Like, literally a please say psych moment. But it was so funny, because he sounds insane like that all the time.
Yeah. I think the person that made that remixed a lot of him.
God, yeah. I think the Vine popularizing it, and there were a lot of Alex Jones Vines just making fun of him. Those were good. That's an off-topic question.
I'm gonna try hitting pause and then starting it up, because it's been stuck on patching for a long time. What is going on?
No way, you have to go to his website. You have to go to his website to listen to the gay frogs. He's like, okay, if you're gonna go here and make fun of me, you have to give me ad revenue.
I saw it on YouTube recently because I wanted to look it up out of curiosity, though, but that might have been a recent upload.
Wasn't Alex Jones the one who got bullied off of Tumblr in less than a day?
I have no idea.
That was so funny. I think he got bullied off of Tumblr because everyone was joking about it, like, I don't even remember what they were saying, just that it was really funny, and he threw a tantrum about it.
What in the world?
He was banned from everything.
I clicked on the patching to see. I guess it's going down now. It's at 28%, just the patching, and it says 15 minutes remaining, but it did say like 21 a second ago, so I think it's going down, but...
I love Steam Time so much.
I don't think I've ever even seen the patching happen. I didn't even know that was part of the installation because it happens so fast, but... Why is this...
I think...
Sorry, what?
It might just been really fast, because I think the only time two might have been updating or something. But it doesn't normally do that for every other game.
Yeah. It's at 12 minutes, so it's probably faster than it says. Psychonauts 2 stuck in purgatory. Oh, Scooper's tongue's out. Wow. This is a really random question that I could probably answer by looking at Saints Row Wiki, but
Scoopy! Scoopy, baby!
I wondered if you know why or how Zinyak is still alive.
Saints Row Wiki. Well, according to what? Like,
I don't know.
The DLC?
I don't know, I just know that he was, like, at the very end of Saints Row 4, and he was in Gat Out of Hell, even though we killed him in Saints Row 4.
Was he in Cat Out of Hell?
Yeah, because
I
he
I don't
was.
remember him being in there.
It was a very minor role, like at the beginning, but he had a I don't know if it was a Ouija board or a spell book, but he was like the reason Johnny was able to
Oh,
go to hell.
oh, I think they said they were snooping through his stuff after he died.
But he was there
That might have been
physically.
why. Was he?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's not Zinyak. That's another that's Zinjay, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a different Zin.
He looks just like him though. I would have never. Oh,
Okay,
Fukuma
I do want to
says
say about
finally
I
saw
do
how
want to
bad the
say
new
about
Saints
the
Row.
new Saints Row. I want to say it something about it. All the glitches I'm not surprised about. It's kind of par for the course for any Saints Row game. It's going to be borderline unplayable. Um, like Saints Row 3 and 4 are not in very good state either. um, however, the amount of placeholder text in it is worrying because they already delayed the game like once or twice, I think. So I'm like, what were they doing? You know?
They were just talking about
I also
Johnny.
haven't looked in.
I don't know.
God, yeah, they were like, I wonder how we can put Johnny Gat into this game if everybody's retconned and whatever. I still like the way I was rewriting my sequel, but we're not going to talk about that because I didn't publish it, so I can't say anything. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to talk about it. I think it's crazy how I was doing a Saints Row rewrite and I didn't publish it, but that just proves that Volition, Deep Silver has like same brainwaves as me. Um, my Saints Row, my post Saints Row 4 rewrite also took place in southern USA. It also had a gang of cowboys, except theirs is blue and mine was yellow. However, mine also kept a lot of the original characters in the same universe. Yeah, definitely a different story, but I do think it's pretty crazy how alike those are in literally just those two aspects. I'm just saying, Volition, you should hire me because it seems like we think a lot. It sounds like we think alike.
It sounds like we think a lot.
A very valuable asset to the team. Yeah, that too. I do also think a lot. I would be a very valuable asset to your writing team. Just let me work with Johnny Gat, and that's it.
Oh yeah, in Gout Out of Hell, do you know if it like remembers what your boss looks like in Saints Row 4? Because we couldn't tell.
It's supposed to.
Yeah.
I heard it's supposed to, but I think maybe on the PC it doesn't work. Because I heard on console it does.
On PC, we played Saints Row 4 and Gat Out of Hell on PC, and it like somewhat did. It like Magma made the boss look like a demon, and it looks like the like it basically looks like he's human instead of a demon.
Yeah.
And I think there was actually a mission in Saints Row 4, I don't remember which one, but that like forced our boss to look like a human instead of a demon. I don't remember why or which one, but that's what it looked like in Gat Out of Hell.
I just know that when I played Saints Row 4, I played Saints Row 4 first, and then I played Gat Out of Hell, and I didn't realize that it was supposed to use your boss until I saw somebody online say it. Because when I played Gat Out of Hell, it used the default male boss.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. Maybe we just happened to use the default male boss, but like use coloring and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's I heard if you don't have any save game data from Saints Row 4, then it just uses the default male boss. But also that confused me because I have Saints Row 4 save data. I have a boss. I love him very much. And yeah, I wasn't sure how to put him in that game. But also there's kind of no reason for me to because you only see him in the beginning.
I remember I think when you first started reblogging stuff about Saints Row, and I'd see people talking about their boss, and I didn't know anything about Saints Row, so I thought they were talking about their real life boss, and I'd be so confused. I'd be like, "Where do you work?" I don't even remember specifically what, but
sometimes people would post about their boss or their OCs specifically, and I wouldn't know that they were talking about their OCs because they were just talking about them as if everybody knew them, and I was like, oh yeah, my favorite character from this game, Nacho or Moni or whoever, and then come to find out they don't exist in universe. So like, wait, but Nacho, my friend Nacho.
For a second, I thought you were gonna say that people just draw their boss and refer to him as their boss, and you thought they like made fan art of their boss from work.
Oh my god. No, but could you actually imagine? Make up a guy?
It's at 69%. I just thought I'd let you know.
Nice. Man, this is making me want to play Saints Row 4 again. I think Julian has a new save file. I think I want to restart it with my boss that I know and love because he's like my baby. But I also don't want to painstakingly recreate him in the character creator because I did do that when putting him in Saints Row 4. I just copied literally all the settings from Saints Row 3 like onto a piece of paper, and then I went into Saints Row 4 and I manually slid everything into place.
Nice.
I was like, I could do that again, but do I really want to? I love him, but not that much, you know?
I want to draw our two bosses together now.
I think I want to redesign mine.
I said our two bosses. I meant me and Magma. Sorry.
God. No, you're good. I'm just also thinking, like, I still need to redesign mine. Like, it's been a while. I like his design, but I think he just changes a bit too drastically between the 4 games, and I want to make him look a little coherent.
I kind of like the story progression you can make up with that, though, but yeah.
He's just a guy.
All women bosses are trans.
Good for them, good for them. You know what? No, all bosses are canonically trans because they all use they, them in universe.
Oh yeah, right.
Saints Row 1 boss.
Well, if you went from a he, they to a they, them, then that's trans.
Yeah. He, they to they, them. Assigned he, they at birth.
Oh, I didn't even realize I said he, they. Oh my gosh. Brain empty.
Yeah. No, you know what? Saints Row 1 boss uses he, they. Good for them, good for them.
Good for him, good for them.
I still am so disappointed that, like, you know, it's still so hard to find more people who like the later entries in the Saints Row games, because the first 2 games are really good. They are pretty grounded. But I love how silly and insane they get so quickly. It's funny to me. I'm also I love comedy. I just love the sense of humor in the other games, because I'm also, like, 12 years old, apparently.
Yeah.
And, like, yeah. But man,
Man.
I just love Saints Row 3 and 4 so much. They're such fun games. I think my boss is allowed to be a little conceited, a little bit of a dumbass. Like, at least he chilled out from the second game. The first game he was kind of like, the first game the boss was like, ooh, I'm just being canonized, I'm in this brand new, I'm just a brand new guy in this gang, I guess I better get my name out there. Second game he's like, wow, my entire gang got wiped out and I'm the only one left and I have to yank everyone out from the dirt and show everyone that I mean business. Third and fourth game, who give a shit? He's driving a tank.
I don't
You
get
know?
how people can. I mean, no offense to our one-year in real life friend. I don't get how people can like 1 and 2 more than 3 and 4. They're silly. I love silly.
Silly, yeah. I mean, I can see if you like the more serious storyline, if you're more attached to some of the original characters. Definitely 3 and 4, like, I think 3 and 4 do not fit as well into, like, strictly Saints Row, and if you're adding them on as, if you're trying to, like, talk about which games are more canon than the other, I could say the first 3 are probably the closest you could get.
Yeah.
I do like people, I did like, some of the Tumblr theories that I was looking at a few years ago saying that Saints Row 4 was just, so in universe in Saints Row 3, you remember the movie Saints in Space that
Yeah.
apparently Johnny Gat was in, and that was really fun. So a lot of people are theorizing that Saints Row 4 is just Saints in Space.
That makes sense. Hi,
So they don't
April.
have to, I know, so it's they don't have to think about it in terms of like being canon, but also I think that's really fun. That still lets them be goofy in the context of Saints Row 3.
Yeah. It's at 95%.
Oh boy.
It's
So
96.
close to Psychonauts.
I feel so silly that I didn't think to look for updates ahead of time. I just like never expect that it has updates.
Just one day you open Steam and you're like, oh, all the games I want to play need to update, and
Yeah.
it's going to take an hour and a half to do those.
Yeah. Man, when we first played The Quarry, we're just like, oh shoot, we forgot to download it. Well, how long can it take? Probably like 20 minutes, and I think it took like 3 hours. Maybe 2 hours.
Oh my god. You know, I was so tempted to get it because we went to Movie Trading Company and then we went to GameStop and we were looking at PS4 games and The Quarry was over there both times and I was so tempted.
Ooh.
I was so tempted. Ended up not getting it though, but someday.
Get it? It's like,
I mean, y'all really talked it up.
I feel like basically all of those games made by that company are like the characters are so stupid, like just so embarrassing, but that's what's funny about it. I don't know. I just think it's funny to make fun of them. Like they
sometimes you just have to watch a bunch of embarrassing characters just embarrass themselves and
Yeah.
die about it, you know?
Yeah. Like, it's just funny how I feel there's so many moments that you're supposed to feel something for the characters, but I just make fun of them. Like, I keep thinking of that scene where, there was, like, a Truth or Dare game, and, this couple broke up, and the girl's kissing this other guy, and then the guy is like crying about it in another scene, and we were laughing so much about it and felt kind of bad, but then Ross is like, this shouldn't be this funny, and we felt better. Like, is this just...
Oh my
I think
God.
this is supposed to be serious for cisheads only, or something, I don't know.
Oh my
I think
God.
it's funny.
Yeah, for real. Like, man, now I need to play this game, I think. Let's make fun of cisheads.
Yeah. Oh, but there is a... I can't tell if this is a canon gay couple or if it's just queer baiting, but there's like 2 male characters in The Quarry that are like heavily implied to at least be a one-sided attraction. I'm not sure. It's like... I mean, it could be more ambiguous. Like, they kiss at the Truth or Dare game, so it's like...
I don't know, that seems pretty
It's better.
gay to me.
Yeah, but it's like, it's hard to tell if they're just doing it for the dare. But one of them seemed happy about it, I'll say.
Zeroing in on them with my homosexual vision.
Wait.
Rolling up into the horror movie, like, hello fellow homosexuals.
Oh yeah, did we want to do Bob or Cassie story? Also, I should side stream to Discord.
Yeah, probably. I
I
don't
mean,
think the video's working on Twitch. Um, yeah. How about Cassie? Because, epic system moment.
feeling.
I have to see the epic system moment.
I forgot if we've said. I think we've said how we've been using our VTuber models in therapy lately.
Oh, I think you mentioned that, yeah.
I just, while we were getting set up, I finally told the person who made our models about it, and she sounded so happy. I'm like, yay! I can't remember how to. Okay, there we go. I couldn't remember how to change my power.
It's been a minute.
Yeah. Wait, this is the way to Bob. I'm like, which one do you want to do? And then I do the other one.
Hi, Bob.
Hi, Bob from Tree.
Go say hi to Bob and then immediately turn around.
I actually did that at the end of last stream because I was just looking around for collectibles, so I'd be like talking to people and then immediately leaving. Just like real life, I'm just kidding.
Could you imagine? You drive all the way down here, hi, and then you immediately drive home. You don't even stay for Anime Fest.
Yeah. I forgot I have anxiety, bye.
Raz, you are going to get got by the bees.
Bee.
Bee moment.
But yeah,
Whoa, what is this? The Bee movie?
I'll say about all the horror games with the cis hets though, I probably would dislike those games if it was like that the entire game, but the horror aspect like gets out of there soon enough for it to not get annoying. At least for me.
Cassie?
If they made Bride of Chucky into a video game, I would play the hell out of it. And by a video game, I don't mean any video game. I mean it has to be like a shitty PS2 platformer.
When you were going to ask? What took you so long? Thanks, Cassie.
Wait, have I made y'all sit down and watch the Child's Play movies yet?
I've seen the first one.
I know I did that in Beck's server.
I haven't seen. I need to watch
That-
them all.
Okay, Child's Play to me feels like Saints Row in the sense
I haven't had a checkup
that
since Ford went
for a
away.
horror movie about like a guy using voodoo to control a doll, it seems pretty grounded in the beginning, and very quickly, like as the movies go on, it goes off the rails so bad. Also, I found out the guy who made Chucky is gay, so
Nice.
that just makes it even better and explains a lot of choices that were made in the movies, and I appreciate them like 10 times more.
Hello? Cassie?
But
Bees?
Bees?
Yeah.
He has chosen the
He's looking for
bees.
Jerry Seinfeld.
Oh yeah, Gur's in this
You
one.
like jazz?
Cassie?
Oh yeah.
It's okay. I know why you're here.
Oh, I have new
Now, to
New
whom
noises
shall I
on
dedicate
my
this
sound.
entire-
Noises.
I replaced a lot of them.
Not that many people find their way in here these days. You must have a good head on your shoulders.
I don't actually.
Definitely a big one. Now, just imagine what you could do if you were using 175% of your brain.
Actually, Cassie, I need your help with something else. We're on a critical mission, but there's a swarm of bees that's making it impossible.
Stop right there, young man. Nothing is impossible. If you follow the 25 simple steps I've outlined in my book. Now then, Let's go show these bees
So
what we
true.
can do when we put our minds together.
I love to put my altars together.
There's that pesky little volume. Thank you, young man. I have been looking for this
Hello,
silly book
librarian.
forever.
Wait, she was going to help me.
What? This one? Oh, I'll admit the author was helpful once, when we needed the money to leave the country, but that was a long time ago. But when the chips were down and
Oh
we
my
needed
God.
to fight to protect our friends, worthless.
Oh my god.
Is
Okay,
there
I'm hitting the new
another
button.
Cassie book in there that can help me?
Then again,
Out of context,
Maybe I
Breaking
could
Bad
help
lines
you
to enhance
if
Psychonauts
you were
2.
to help me. There are 2 other
Wait,
books
please
missing
tell me
from
that
my
showed
collection.
up. Please tell me that showed up on your end.
You mean I heard it?
Dangerous books.
Yeah, did you hear my
These are
sound?
the
Yeah,
books that
yeah.
got us into this horrible
I
situation.
saw your
Okay,
heart,
good, good, good.
sure.
Are the wrong books, you understand? Round them up for me. Take them out of circulation. They are overdue. Understand?
Then
No.
You'll help me with the bees?
I'll help you with
I
the
love
whole
you, librarian.
alphabet, Sonny.
Sunny. I love this mouse.
Hey, can you help me find these books?
I'm her favorite assistant and best assistant, and I already looked, so give it up.
If you could pick tarot
Oh my
card
God.
to each Psychonauts character, which card? I don't know a whole lot about tarot. I know the names, but only because of Isaac. I don't really know what they mean. Sorry.
Oh, I wish we remember. There's a good few years ago when Nebby got really into that sort of shit.
Here's the stars.
I'm like, they would know.
I found the stars in the game.
Awesome.
Kitty.
The only one I can remember off the top of my head is the Fool card, and I think that represents, like, new beginnings.
Yeah.
That's literally the only one I can think of. Because I know I've seen somewhere it's like, oh, it's easy to take the interpretations
What's that
literally based on the illustrations or the actual names, but there's more to it.
Yeah, I remember they talked about that in the movie Now You See Me. Or maybe it was Now You See Me too. I think it was the first one they talked about the fool being like that. Being like that.
That's what I need.
Like it's a bad thing. New beginnings are a bad thing. I'm just kidding. Ah!
Like how the tower's more of a red flag than the death card. Yeah, pretty much. That's also the only other thing I remember is that death is not actually all that bad.
Yeah, I think I heard that too, but I'm not sure. I remember in Yuka Yuna as a hero, there was a character who's into reading tarot cards, and they got the death card, and it was like dramatic, but then it was like never addressed. I mean, something bad did happen to her, but it wasn't death. And I'm not really sure how it's related to death either. If it even was supposed to be. I call Tower the oh hell oh no card sometimes as a joke. I'm trying to get collectibles.
Gotta keep an Uno reverse card for those moments. So true. Yeah, we never actually bought tarot cards. I know back when we still used our Kindle Fire, we had like a tarot app on there, and that's kind of what we did for like quick meaning lookups and quick readings and whatever. Um, but we put together like an oracle deck using Pokemon cards. And we wrote down all of our interpretations and all the meanings there somewhere. I don't know where that notebook is with all that in there, but I should dig that up because that was very fun. That deck has a mouth on it. People talk about people talk about those kinds of card decks having like personalities and whatever. This dude was like, it had a mouth. Very straight to the point. And did not take any shit, and it was actually kind of funny. There was this one time we brought it because in our homeschool group we were having this lock-in at the cheerleading building where we did our theater lessons, and we were just doing a lock-in over there over the night, and some of the younger kids had convinced themselves that the place was haunted and there was a ghost. And so I was like, oh, I have my oracle cards. I could probably talk to the ghost if there's a ghost. And I was like, well, first we have to make sure there is a ghost. So I kept asking the deck, and I kept shuffling it, and I was like, hey, is there a ghost here? And every single time it would think of a more creative way to say no. So that was fun.
I'm curious what's wrong with Daybreak Illusion. I have seen two episodes, and then I got distracted. There's so many shows where I've seen 2 episodes of and got distracted.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
I just want to get the collectibles, but I'm not sure how to jump up that high. It's not good. That could mean so many things. Mainly thing it could mean is that it's not good. But I don't know. I'm trying to remember what you do first. I think you're supposed to be able to go through one of these. Oh wait,
Open
the
gate.
one.
Stop having it be closed.
Yeah, because it was this one. I remembered there was one where you need Gur, but I thought it was for all the switches. But that one you can do yourself.
Hey, you're not a child.
No, I'm not.
Well, this shouldn't take too long.
Yeah. Guys at the gas station when I'm buying alcohol. Wait, you're not a child.
Sensors know when something's wrong. Kill the thugs that don't belong.
The guys that stopped us
Oh
in
my
the
God.
mall.
I love the enablers.
You same?
I love them so much. Thank you, enablers. No.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Oh, good. They're under that enabler's protection. Nope. That enabler's making it impossible
Hollis
to do
is
any
temperance
damage.
and she sees the moon. Okay, now I need to look those up.
Ooh.
Stupid enabler with their stupid but well-crafted vines. Time to do some real damage.
I see. Temperance. The little pop-up that's showing up on Wikipedia, on Google says, this card indicates you should learn to bring about balance, patience, and moderation in your life. You should take the middle road, avoiding extremes, and maintain a sense of calm. Yeah, that seems like Hollis.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Raz.
And I am the Lady of the Lake, helper of knights on noble.
The moon is a card of illusion and deception,
I'm
and
on a
therefore often
mission.
suggests a
Can
time
you
when
help
something
me?
is not as it
Sorry.
appears to be. Perhaps
Or
a
give my
misunderstanding
sword
on
to
your
a
part, or a
handsome
truth you
knight
cannot
fighting a
admit to
dragon.
yourself. So true.
Having fun?
Getting
Oh, looking up the moon actually showed the meanings for the reversed version.
Ooh.
Hi.
Uno reverse card real.
Okay.
Yeah, for real.
Hey, have you seen any runaway books?
Sorry. Smarts ain't my thing.
Reversed moon says unusual dreams. Can we talk about unusual dreams for a minute in
Sure.
the context of like anything? What
love
is a
dreams.
normal dream? What is a usual dream?
That's a good question.
I don't think I've ever had a normal dream in my life.
Bookworms. They ate my family.
So true. Bookworm, like from the
Monkey.
Bobcat game.
Hi, what's your name?
Guten Tag. Ich bin Gerda, the Pretzelmeister's daughter.
Ooh, where's the
Love
pretzel
Yoda.
master?
Papa fell into the pretzel machine.
Oh gosh, I'm so sorry.
Not to worry, it was his secret wish.
Really?
I think so. That's why I pushed him.
Oh, there's a thing up there. That doily is a fake.
Yeah, upright moon is deception, difficult period, fear, hidden things, insecurity, mental confusion.
I'm
That
confused
seems
mentally.
awful.
I'm not sure in what other way you could be confused. I guess sexually. Ah! That scared me.
There are times when I don't really dream, but like, if I had, like, I don't know, it's more often that I do have really vivid dreams. It's abnormal if I don't have a dream.
Wait a
Yeah,
second.
I usually
I don't
forget
remember
mine.
This book.
Gives me Winnie the Pooh vibes.
For real. I would say the upright moon fits Lucy pretty well, yeah.
B.
Vespa.
Yeah.
Bees.
B.
What sounds do I have bound to my sound pad that aren't, like, overtly embarrassing? Oh, I have this one.
Hi, Gay.
What did it say?
Oh my gosh. Did that sound play? Please tell me it played.
It did, but I didn't hear it.
Oh no.
I mean, I didn't hear what it said. It sounds like it's saying hi,
It says,
gay.
hi, gay.
Okay, I was right. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if I was.
Good dog.
If it said like hi, Dave, and my brain's just messed up.
Cassie,
I
you
just,
gotta
I
watch out.
played it
There's
and
a
Discord
giant,
kicked me out of the call for like 2 seconds.
out there hunting for.
Discord's
Homophobic.
Don't worry, young man. The librarian can't get in here. That's why she sends in her operatives.
Who, me? I'm not an operative. I'm just playing along with her until I find the real Cassie.
The real Cassie.
The real
Child.
Cassie!
What is your name?
Rasputin.
I just want to find the one in the driver's seat.
Yeah.
You are with your friends? With your
Yeah.
family?
Where's
Oh,
the
the one
real
who saves the
Cassie? The one who,
Special
the
someone.
one you're supposed to be. The
Is
one
that
who's,
the real you?
really fronting.
Yeah.
Are you actually a combination of all those different identities? Important challenges in our lives can cause
The
us to
teacher
create
skillfully
entirely
deconstructing
new
ableism.
identities for
Yeah.
ourselves, sometimes summoning powerful archetypes from our unconscious mind. The hero, the explorer, the shadow. My special talent allows me to summon up whatever archetype I need to survive my current situation. Would you like
So
me to
true.
teach you how?
Yeah.
She can make you plural!
Yay! I can't wait to be plural. Oh boy, I'm gonna be plural.
You need most right now. Is it a
I need
taste of-
Gur.
Yippee!
Well,
Autism.
very good.
Res.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
You'll get better with practice.
Yippee!
So true. Yay, autism! Yippee!
Yippee!
Yahoo!
Your archetype will act on its own sometimes, but you can also focus it on a specific task.
I think if I
Look
used
at him go.
projection on this
Grr,
door,
my friend,
my
grr.
archetype would go in there.
That's
My
the
dogs are barking
spirit.
today.
What a good boy.
I don't know
See
what that
where this
means.
little fellow takes you. I'll meet you at the end, and then I'll tell you
Autism.
All
all
psychics are
for the
queer and
light day.
neurodivergent.
So
So,
true.
I know
true.
you. Aren't you from
Everybody
the
say
mind
yay,
and introduction?
autism!
Yay!
Yes, always nice to meet a fan. No time for autographs, though. Sorry.
Wow, conceited.
Please excuse me. I have a lot of thinking to do.
Hi there.
Lub dub. Lub dub. Lub
Lub dub.
Lub.
Lob.
Why so glum, Dino Chum?
So true.
Well,
Whatever he said.
I'm from an old textbook, and it turns
Lub-
out
lub-
I'm not considered a real dinosaur. Please don't tell the librarian. She'll throw my whole book out.
Oh wait, I'm hitting the wrong button.
Excuse me. Back in the gym. Don't you just love books?
Yes, they're delicious.
Hey, maybe you should try reading books instead of eating them.
Read books?
What is that? Some no fad diet? Oy.
Sounds like a good way to starve to death.
I love this guy.
Yes.
Are you in pain?
To be free
Muscle
of the
man,
flesh
like
is to
from
be free of
regular
pain.
shows?
How did you lose your skin?
I donated my body to medical science. I had no idea this is what they had in mind.
Yikes. Are you mad about it?
Skin's actually a lot more trouble than it's worth, to be honest. I'm free of rashes, itching, pimples.
Why aren't you, like, dripping blood and stuff?
It happens from time to time, but I just go over to the horror books and drip on them. They like it.
You look like you could teach
Awesome.
me a lot about anatomy.
You bet. How's this for starters? There's one of me inside of you.
Gross.
Hey, that's insensitive.
This is Raz's first time ever hearing about a skeleton.
Aren't you cold?
Cold is a feeling of the flesh, my friend. No skin, no cold.
Bye, Muscle Man.
Bye, baggy old clothes boy.
Man,
So cool.
every time I think about the muscular system, I think about how I wasn't allowed to watch Billy and Mandy, which makes sense because it's kind of a rude show, but it was for the sole reason of my parents thinking in the intro when it shows like their skeletal system and muscular system, they thought the muscular system was them turning into demons.
It's not doing anybody.
Oh my gosh.
I'm still so confused by that. Like, have you guys never heard about muscles?
Can't do anything until I get rid of that enabler.
I feel like if I told them, they wouldn't
Don't tell them
remember.
about Muscle Man from regular show.
No effects. Protected by that enabler. I appreciate the positivity.
My mom
This
said it
enabler
defied
is not
God.
doing any real good.
Me when I have muscles.
No effects. Protected
I would
by
be
that
besties
enabler.
with the enablers.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of am because Charlotte kins them, but oh no, my friends, help.
So true.
I think it's funny because of the chain reaction or chained attack thing that you get. If you attack the enablers, Raz keeps complaining about how we need to attack the enablers because it bounces off and hits other enemies.
Awesome.
I can't do anything until I get rid of that enabler.
Pokemon 2, yeah! I wasn't allowed to watch Pokemon until 18, and I had to beg. Part of the reason the stream got pushed back an hour is because of having the urge to Google if my religion I grew up in was a cult. And I think it is, but it's funny how I get sidetracked so easily sometimes Googling things.
It's just the nature of Googling things.
Yeah.
First tag.
It's moments like this where I'm really family, and we don't talk to them much.
Glad you don't talk to who it broke up a lot.
Like, when not talking to my extended family.
Oh yeah.
Because that's like everyone who like went to church or whatever. Like, it definitely had an influence on my family. My immediate
What's that sound?
family, but like,
Hey, you two.
yeah,
Not a
you
good
know,
time.
like, thank God I don't have to deal with all of that.
Was bequeathed to me by the fair lady of the lake, so that I may slay this dragon.
What did I ever do to you?
What are you guys fighting about?
No idea. I was just chilling when the Crusader
dragon.
here got all aggro.
Hello, the dragon.
Let those be thy last words, worm from hell.
Hey, can I borrow that sword?
Yes, please take it.
Nay, for 'tis my duty most holy to embed its steel into this deadly beast.
See? What normal person talks that way?
I remember when I was a little child, my mom got game with an anatomical stuff, and my mom thought I got to be afraid of Skeleton Man. I wasn't, and then I had to spend hours in this game. I was 6, so that's why she thought about it.
Is there a way we can maybe de-escalate this situation?
Mom, I know about skeletons. I have one in
We're
me.
just straight up jerks.
I agree, Silverwind. Dragons are a plague on our land.
I think any religion has a tendency to get cultish. I think it depends on like the individual church, because I think every church has its own, like, I don't know, like, basically I think the thing that makes religions tend to be cultish is when you have the mindset, like, nobody can disagree with me on this thing. Everybody has to have these exact opinions on.
Yeah.
And I think when you're open-minded about beliefs and things, that's when it's fine. But when it's like, oh my gosh.
Mr. Knight?
That's so Knight.
I don't want to get into my trauma. I kind of already did that on personal Tumblr.
Hey, kid, don't worry about it. I already called the cops. I'm just keeping this weirdo occupied until they get here.
Summon whatever reinforcements you wish. We'll need them to haul your stinking carcass away.
Okay, buddy.
Maybe we should focus on what you two have in common. Like, do you guys like pizza?
Oh, yeah.
Me too. Well, that's amazing. I had no idea dragons liked pizza.
Great. What are your favorite flavors?
Pepperoni.
I usually get half and half. On one side I like pineapple and ham, and on the other side I like maidens and cheese.
Oh my god! Pineapple and ham is an abomination! I knew you were a fell beast.
Will you two be okay if I leave?
Yeah, don't worry. This guy's all talk.
I am merely finishing up my pre-smoting prayers.
Whatever.
I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
Love this dragon.
I didn't know I had the purse tag the whole time. I was just letting the purse cry through that conversation. I love the dragon too. I think that's Yuri Lowenthal.
Oh my god, he's everywhere.
Yeah. H.
H.
You don't bite people, do you?
Hydrogen.
Only if their name is Ferris.
I'm just thinking about
Sorry,
H from the Alphabet series.
Hi. What are you two up to?
Oh,
We're
yeah.
running away from our spouses to start a
Yeah.
new life together.
Have you seen it?
So, what are you a
I
molecule for?
have.
I
I
don't
need
know. What are
I
you
need
a
to
person
watch
for?
through that. Twitter.
Oh, I meant like the whole
again.
show. Or no,
So
wait.
fun.
Yeah.
Do you bite people?
Periodically.
It kind of makes me sad how every time there's a show, like a cartoon with simplistic, cute designs, everybody has to like, make them a different design. But those designs are fine to me. But it's also cool to see different takes and stuff. But I'm like, but funny guy, what's wrong with that? I don't know.
Yeah. Funny guy. I thought it was really funny, however, everyone was getting mad for basically making F the Twitter sexy man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, are y'all new to Tumblr? Did y'all not see what Tumblr did to Bill Cipher? Did y'all not see what Tumblr did to Wheatley from Portal? Like, I feel like Twitter can have this.
I don't get why liking a character that way is a bad thing. That's actually where I first learned about it, was you reblogging a post about different people's designs for F.
That was the, like, I saw people tweeting about it on Twitter, like, I can't believe people are drawing F as a sexy man. And I was like, what? But nobody was actually sharing the art on there, so that was the first time I had actually seen the fan art, was when somebody reposted it onto Tumblr. And I was like, oh, this isn't bad. People were talking about it like it was the worst thing ever. I'm like, this is just every other post that I see on Tumblr.com.
I think some people,
not like any of it was explicit.
I think some people for some reason just get upset when people like something that is simple, like how people get upset over Trubbish and Vanillite from Pokemon. It's like, this is literally a trash bag and ice cream. I'm like, yeah, that's why it makes it cool, because you took like such a basic idea and made it into a character.
Yeah.
I don't get the problem.
Simple doesn't mean it's like bad or not thought through, you know?
Yeah.
It's really wild.
My brain jumped from one topic to another just now, but speaking of Tumblr sexy men, I'm thinking about how everyone is upset about people liking Tony the Talking Clock. And then that made me remember that the other day I was telling Faybot how I forgot how to punch for a second. That's how long it's been. I was telling Faybot about the time I played Portal 2 with Ryan from the Real Time Fandubs, who voices Shadow, because he had a Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared voice blog where he was voicing like all the male characters, and he was looking for a sketchbook, and I like asked if I could be sketchbook because I did a fan comic dub as her, and then we like ended up playing Portal co-op together, and I finally looked up and found the videos of us playing. I guess I never really bothered to look them up because I think I was scared about the comment section, but I looked through the whole comment section the other night and it was all positive, and I'm shocked because that's how did this happen on YouTube of all the websites?
Yeah.
And it wasn't like there was 5 comments either. It was like a long comment section, and people said a lot of nice things about me. I'm like, what?
Oh, wow.
I thought I would regret this and feel bad for hours. But
YouTube had a win somehow.
Yeah.
I'm surrounded by so many thoughts. It might explode. Or,
I have enough channel points to get another emote.
Ooh, who you gonna get?
Oh,
oh,
unlock for 24
Flower
hours.
Heart. Yeah, I wish they were permanent, but then I'd get no subscribers. I don't know.
Oh, I thought there was an option to unlock a random one.
I think there should be.
A random sub emote. Okay.
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
I got the snuggle one.
Snuggle! Having family that's chill with horror stuff. Well, I was gonna say it sounds like a dream, but my family's at least chill with me liking it now. Like, I don't know if this is part of being a kid or part of autism or what, but as a kid, when my parents wouldn't let me watch something, I assumed it was because they thought it was like I am never allowed to watch this in my life because it's a terrible thing to see and it's a sin and all that. But as an adult, it's like, you find out, oh, I was only not allowed to watch it because I was a kid, and it's fine now. I thought they would be mad at me, like, as an adult for watching certain things, and it's like, they're fine with it because they know I turned out okay and I'm an adult now. The snuggle. I'm kind of confused on where to go now. The snuggle!
I wish I remembered this stage. Like, now I want to know where to go next.
Oh wait, it's right here? Is this? Wait. Oh, okay.
You made it!
There we go.
Seeing you two work together so well really inspired me. And it gave me an idea. We need to get
She's like,
all of
maybe we
Cassie's
should see a
archetypes
therapist.
together, and all the runaway books and give them to the librarian.
But she'll lock you all up.
That's what Raz
Don't
has to
worry.
teach them to do.
We won't be in them.
Nobody ever wants to do it on their own. Raz has to tell them about it.
Now, go find the others. Hurry!
Ah, the
Look.
teacher's edition. We all learned so much from this one, but we can't have her making up new identities and confusing things right when I'm getting everything sorted. Can we?
Plural moment.
Yeah?
Literally a plural moment.
No, we can't.
We can't.
Just
They
one
saw
more
everybody
book to
saying,
go.
wow, Ford
Right
kind of
on
has
the
a
edge of
DID
becoming
moment,
my
doesn't he?
favorite
And they're like,
assistant.
I have an idea
Battle
for
with
this
the
new
best
character.
advice, like Mary to power. To make Cassie feel safe, I think I should help Cassie get her aspects back in balance.
Which part of a movie with really bloody death? No, I think this moment slightly traumatized me. Oh no! I was so scared to watch horror because of how I reacted to The Exorcist, but then I found out it's just because of religious trauma. So I still avoid like spiritual type horror. I don't even know if that's what you call it. I think it's got a different name, but I don't know what.
It's the shorthand.
Trauma sucks, but realizing you have it is kind of nice, because it's like, oh, I'm not just constantly anxious for no reason. There's actually a reason behind it. I'm not just a big crybaby. This is great.
There's like historical validation for it.
Yeah.
Or whatever. There's precedent. Precedent is the word I was thinking of.
I remember the first time I played this level, I completely forgot I had the time stop, and I did it without time stopping. Then I saw someone else play it with a time stop, and I was like, oh, that makes it a lot easier.
I'm just thinking, like, I probably definitely should not have been watching as many horror movies as I was in the 5th grade or whatever. But at the same time, I'm like, it was child's play. I think I turned out okay. Keyword think.
It's hard to tell how horror movies affect children, because in my mind I'm like, child's play isn't that bad at all. But I'm like, oh yeah, but kid brain is different.
Yeah. Kid brain is definitely different. I mean, I was one of those kids who did use horror. I was really into horror, but also, like, it was, like, 5th grade was a rough time. It was like, I'm like, yeah, this is fine. I think probably because my parents, knew that I could probably handle it, and, I don't know.
Meanwhile, I'm like not allowed to watch Pokemon.
God! Yeah, there's the dichotomy of, was I allowed to watch too much?
I feel like, for some reason, I'm perfectly fine. I don't think there's any limit to what I can handle with blood when it's fake. When I know it's fake, but when it's like a real story or something, then I have a problem with it, because I can't just go, oh, look at the effects they did, that's cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's a real person. Oh, this is gross.
I mean, I guess it's good to make that distinction.
Yeah.
Still, like, not being desensitized to that in the real world can be quite helpful, I guess.
I fell.
Uh-oh.
I probably said this before, but I think it's funny how when you play a video game the first time, the easy parts are easy and the hard parts are hard. And then I feel like when you play a video game the second time, you remember the hard parts and know what to do, but you don't remember what to do for the easy parts anymore.
Yeah.
Because they didn't, like, stand out in your brain. Or you remember them wrong or something.
No reverse card.
Yeah.
Whoa.
You look so young.
Ford moment.
Yes, I was brilliant back in the day, but now I'm a little, all over the place. But I'm sure if Cassie keeps tending her beehives, I'll come back to my old self someday.
You're totally fine, Flower Art. Don't worry.
Agent Bull?
Hello,
I mean,
little boy.
I think I'm messed up for not reacting.
I wish I could, but the way through is blocked in a most confusing manner. I do get so overwhelmed without Cassie here to help me. She's so good at multitasking, you know. She's my best friend.
Why isn't she helping you?
I don't know. Where is she?
I'm gonna thank you, Gur. Very tenuously saying, I think,
Any idea
I think Mags has definitely been present in the side for quite a while, lately. Just cause, you know what? We feel so awful about loving horror movie types where people get possessed or whatever, because a lot of people say that, like, you could easily spin that to be really bad system representation and really harmful, but, like, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we've been winning.
Maybe we're smarter than that.
We've been wanting to say that we after we came back to Illinois and like spent some more days with our friend, we finished the rest of Danganronpa. And we love Choco/Show, even though we know they're bad rep. It's like, this is us though.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, we have a really bad problem with loving bad rep, because, like, I mean,
I love to fix bad rep though.
Feels like they're trying. Sometimes it feels like they're trying to make an effort.
Yeah.
I love, like, you know, for Danganronpa, for the actual subject matter, for what they had to go through.
Lucretia? Lucretia Mux?
If you think about that context, then like maybe having a character with the ID wouldn't be too bad. And also, I did like the little twist where she never actually,
yeah,
the show never actually killed anybody.
I don't want to make
it's like, awkward. Yeah, okay, I see what you're doing. Still not fantastic, but I think it's really funny to pull that, and, you know.
The main thing that bothered me about that is just how, I forgot who said it, but someone said, just pick a personality already, and that made me so mad. I was like, shut up, I'm gonna reach through the TV and strangle you.
Did you used to be friends
that sounds like an owie moment. That sounds like something she would have said.
Is she the one with the brown hair?
I also, I think so. The swimmer.
Yeah. Lucy, my beloved. It can't be a coincidence that Zim and Gur are in the same game. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the archetype is 100% based on Gur, especially because of how
they did that on purpose.
Yeah.
I think they cast the guy who did Gur's voice on purpose because they were like, oh,
yeah,
we know everybody likes Invader Zim.
And Gur's voice actor isn't even, like, a voice actor. I mean, he voices Gur, but aside from Gur, I think the only other thing he voices is the archetype, because I distinctly remember, in one of the, not interviews, what do you call commentaries on an Invader Zim episode, that, Jonan said that he wanted someone who's not a voice actor to voice Gur.
Why did you murder
Literally love that.
I don't really know. I was the nicest.
I want someone bad at voice acting to voice this character. I know what he meant by that, but it sounded so mean. It's funny.
So before you became Maligula, you were a nice, normal person?
People are complicated, kid. You're too young to get it.
I feel like someone who is a normal voice actor voicing Gur would try too hard to make him like a understandable or relatable character. That's not who Gur is. I mean, he's relatable for like silly, but not like he doesn't act like a person.
Don't you also go by another name?
Oh, what? Colloquio, Max Maligula, Grolovia's Bane, Wet Wanda, Deadliest One.
Wet Wanda.
Name for a nurse that was banned in 3 countries.
Whoa, mama. What does that mean?
I love Raz's reaction.
Wet Wanda.
What were you doing at Green Needle Gulch?
Otto Mentalis recruited me to use my powers for hydraulic titanium mining, which Kissy told us was very bad for the environment, but nobody listened to her as usual.
They made Swedish fish flavored G Fuel. I have a lot of questions about G Fuel. First question, what?
Fukuma is they're sponsored by G Fuel. I'm just kidding. But that's like a joke because every time they talk about G Fuel, it sounds like a commercial.
See,
it's kind of great.
What you need is one of those G Fuel mini fridges. Just always hanging out in the back. Everybody ever sponsored by G Fuel always has those fridges. You know what? I want the G Fuel mini fridge.
Hey, are you William Shakespeare?
Forsooth?
Oh, I hope Vinny barking isn't showing up.
I don't hear it.
Really talk that way.
Okay, good.
No, I just like to give the fans what they want.
Lucasi valid ship.
Oh yeah, on the topic of using a non-voice actor to voice a character, there's got to be like specific patterns and cadences that you get with somebody who's not really trained in that aspect that you can't like get from somebody who's already trained.
Please, pirates don't really talk that way.
Oh, sorry,
They talk like this. Arr!
So true.
That reminds me of Blackbeard from Get Out of Hell when Johnny's like, hey, can you drop the pirate voice? He's like, arr, what pirate voice ye be talking about?
Johnny Gat would not survive Talk Like a Pirate Day. Lucy has 2 hands.
So true.
For Cassie and
It's
Ford.
not raining anymore.
Real
this
shit.
is just a fashion breeze. It distracts people from my nose.
This is probably a side view, but it makes the goblin look like he's Cyclops. And that's kind of cool.
Love that.
Very scary.
Oh, you think so? Why, thank you. That really makes my day.
Thanks, Bullwinkle from Rocky and Bullwinkle. Nice.
Excuse me, Miss Witch, but can I borrow your magic wand?
Sorry, Sonny.
Oh, I love the
was
witch.
roasting a marshmallow here.
So silly.
Love the witch. Oh, I see why they're barking, because our parents are home.
Aw.
And they need to
This
go
one's-
out.
I think I just jinxed it.
B.
The bees.
That figment was the bee's knees. Whoops.
Oh!
Oh, yay.
Yay! Did it.
Yay. Whoops.
Good job.
Thanks. I actually
That's
pressed the
reused.
slam button. Whoops.
That's where he goes.
She works in here. But be careful. This is the shop of Fanny Flats, the famous counterfeiter.
Cassie works for a counterfeiter?
I work for myself, but I do what I need to survive. After our parents dumped us here,
Love her.
we needed an archetype that was a little more thick-skinned.
Cassie, we've come to bust you out.
Did someone say bust? What was that?
Never say bust in here too loudly. But it's true. We have a plan. Oh, hey, Teach. Listen, now's not a really good time. Flats has a big deal coming up, and she's really on edge. And I'm working on my ticket out of here.
Can we help?
Listen, don't tell anyone, but the cops are closing in on this place. The boss's days are numbered. I cut an immunity deal for myself. I just need to get them some evidence they can use against the big gal. But she's watching everybody like a hawk these days, and I can't get away.
We'll do it. I'll get the evidence you need, and we'll briskly walk out of here together. Okay? Deal.
But remember, never double-cross a double-crosser.
Lucy hyperfixation valid.
Okay, I need 3 pieces of evidence. Better split up. Wait, who am I talking to? Oh,
Man.
Tomorrow, bitch!
That's my favorite button to use now. Oh,
Carrie is way too relatable. It's kind of scary. Like, why did they make a movie about me? And I guess Stephen King's Carrie would be the book version, but why did they make a book and movie about me? That's creepy.
okay. Can I talk about Carrie for a second?
Sure.
I have something to say on it. So, I think we made it aware. Like we have a fictive of Ralph from Greatest American Hero, right? And William
Oh, yeah.
Pat plays him. All right. So, we knew that William Cat had his film debut in the original Carrie.
Oh, cool.
But we had never watched it, so watching it was really funny because he's supposed to be a high school student in that, and then immediately, like a year or two later, he's doing Greatest American Hero as a high school teacher. And he just looks exactly the same in both movies. He looks exactly the same, and it was so funny because here he is trying to be this nice high school student, and he's just trying to take Carrie to the prom, okay? He's literally just sitting there. But we're looking at him the whole time, we're like, Ralph, you're lost. Yeah.
Every time I hear Ralph, I just think of Wreck-It Ralph. Sorry. I still want to watch America's Greatest Hero.
It is a fun, it's a hilarious show. I love it. Raz got eaten by the goop. But yeah, highly recommend the show. It is live action, but it is so funny. And Robert Culp is in it. He's Dr. Brain in Half-Life 2. And he also sounds the same in both the show and the video game. So we're playing Half-Life 2 and Dr. Brain is like the main bad guy, and we're like, Bill, why would you do this?
Wins the
race
evidence.
Slow and steady wins the evidence.
Hey,
so true.
Seen any evidence around here?
Nope. If I did, I'd remember. I'm an elephant.
Oh man, I hope they canceled live action Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah.
I think they did. I think
thank
they
God.
dropped it. I remember seeing that a while ago and people saying, oh, good.
Yeah, because, like, normally live action is just live action versions of animated shows or movies. I'm like, they're not, like, bad, but they're just boring in comparison to the animated form. But the Powerpuff Girls one was gonna be so gross, because they were, like, aged up and doing really adult things, and one of them might even been dating, like, Mojo Jojo or something, I don't know. What's the bad news? I'm scared.
The bad news, so they did lose Chloe Bennett as Blossom in 2021. However, according to this article from July 2022, the CW's live-action Powerpuff Girls is apparently still in production.
I'm so scared. I don't even have to watch it, but I feel like if it came out, I would want to make fun of it. But then I would probably just end up being angry.
The originally filmed pilot episode, so they released the pilot?
Huh. I didn't know that.
They just leaked the script. I thought they just leaked the script and that was it.
DMCA me because I'm watching it immediately.
They're doing a season 2 for the live action Winx Club.
Oh wow. I didn't even know there was a live action Winx Club.
I heard it was really bad, but I also don't know a lot about the original Winx Club. I got toys for it when I was a kid, but I never watched the show.
That's funny.
And that's as much as I can say on it. And I heard bad things about the show, the live-action show. And the animated series had a brief fan revival when the live-action show originally dropped.
I'm gonna die for this figment. Sorry, Raz.
I I am being pinged in Discord.
Ping.
That's not what I wanted to hit.
What's that sound?
I keep forgetting I
Raz!
add sounds to my arrow keys, so now I have a button for the Breaking Bad Season 3 to 5 remix.
Raz said, "What's that sound?"
I also have a pause and play button now. Oh, you know how, I don't know if I mentioned it in here, but for SoundPad, I accidentally bound my apostrophe key to be a play button, and I would keep hitting it on accident. I kept saying that I needed to unbind it, but I decided that would not be funny. So instead I changed it so it's a random button now.
Vegas.
Taking a world with hundreds of planets and turning it into boring urban fantasies. See, I don't know anything about Winx Club, and already I'm like, man, they did
Yeah.
that so dirty. They put Raz in the sludge.
I feel like in general, making stuff live action is like to make it, the intended purpose is to make it relatable, but it's like,
So many concepts get across better in animation.
Yeah.
Also, you have to, I'm sure there's something to do with like costs.
Maybe.
Like, you would have to pay animation teams and actually care about the output.
Although
Not that live action, not that physical actors don't care about their output, but like...
the supposed live action Lion King is actually entirely animated.
I think people forgot how to say it, like, realistic or
Yeah.
whatever.
I think oh, Axel the Lotto, thank you for the follow. I died. You caused Raz to die. I hope you're happy.
He will be missed. In the sludge.
I forgot I changed the levitation button. I feel like the whole purpose of animation, though, is to be like, why would you want to make something like real life when you can do whatever you want and have a fantasy and cool, and different and weird setting? And then, so making animation live action's like the opposite of that. We're like, how about we make it closer to real life?
Mm-hmm.
And as an autism, my brain hates this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Visual effects artists aren't unionized. So, I wonder if there's something to do with that. I just get worried when, they do stuff like this for, like...
Whoops. I was trying to get the one figment I missed from the tornado thing. The whirlwind.
Oh, yeah.
Whoops, I jumped too early.
Awesome.
Raz is going to die so many times. Whoops! I need to change the levitation button back to the button it was. It's messing me up. There we go. Oh, almost, I think.
Had to let the gang in Beck's server know that I can't join them to watch the gay Malcolm in the Middle episode right now because we're streaming. So if they start funneling in here, then you're welcome.
I love when the funny guys come over. That sounded like sarcasm, but I meant it. I always have a fear of saying something sincerely and it coming off as sarcasm.
No, you're good. I mean, I think the last time they hopped in, Emil and Clay were like, they're just donating,
yeah,
and pretending to have an argument.
Donation fight. Why is my... Okay, there it goes. Time bubble power wasn't refilling for a little while.
I can't do anything until I get rid of that
out of
enabler.
time.
No effects. They're protected by that enabler. Okay, now it's a fair fight.
Wait, does setting the enabler on fire work? That might work.
Oh, no good. They're under that enabler's protection.
Oh, that worked fast. Okay.
Happy first, but enablers just make things worse.
Fairy of autism.
Yeah, there's a fairy of autism. It's called me.
This fish market is clean. For a fish market.
They call me the fairy of autism on account of me being a homosexual.
It's all bet.
Don't eat carp. Carp is garbage. Where there's carp, fish that's past its prime. Day-old catfish is even better for you. Carp that looks like octopus. Fishy fish! And by fishy, I mean its freshness is suspect.
But yeah, that seems really lame that they would dumb down the magic system in that. I don't mean dumb down, but like limited magic system, like limited elements can work, but in a series that did not have that before, it makes no sense to switch it out.
Sorry, but why would anybody want to buy
Nostalgic
rotten fish?
cash
All
grab.
the fish in this market is rotten. I'm the only one telling you the truth.
Fair enough. Hey, what's a panda bear doing in a fish market?
Buying fish just like everybody else. Duh.
Sex scenes in Winx Club? Do you mean with
Why
the
would
teenagers?
They put them there?
I love nostalgic cash grabs when they're done right. When you can tell it's out of love and not just out of money.
Yeah.
Not likely at all.
Thank you for taking our survey. You've automatically
And when it's like done by the same people or people that worked on it contributed.
I think I smell some ripe evidence nearby. Better investigate.
Oh, I think I heard that they're rebooting Powerpuff Girls the second time, but like Craig McCracken's actually going to be in charge of it this time. I can't remember if that's a false memory. Wait, I just left without doing the thing I came to do. Oh no! Why did I do that? Character 16, oh no, that's terrible. Yeah.
I mean, I think it sounds right that they're rebooting it and Craig McCracken's involved. I vaguely remember people talking about that.
I remember seeing, I think on Tumblr, like Twitter posts of him confirming it or saying that like it's in good hands now because he's actually going to be involved in it. Oh, I got squished by Book. That was cute.
Squeeze. moment.
Oh, here it is.
Fish moment.
Fish.
Peachy.
I almost left again without remembering to come in here.
Bees.
Bees.
I am truly on God fighting the urge to be so annoying about Cassie being plural right now. I'm staring at this. I'm staring at this. I'm staring.
I think most folks in here are plural, so I don't see how it would be annoying, but I also understand the feeling of worrying if you're being annoying.
I'm also used to in other servers, whenever I see something in particular, I spam the sound pad button, so I'm really trying hard not to. Because I can see how it would be really overwhelming for other people, but, you know.
Flower Heart says, info dump to me. I guess you can see it too, because you're in Twitch.
I don't really have the capacity to info dump. I'm just staring. I feel like I just need to repeat it over and over again.
Yeah.
Cassie is so fucking plural. I love it. One of us. I think it's just because we don't see, every time we see anybody talking about plural representation, it's always like, oh, this is bad representation.
I think that's the best evidence.
So whenever we see something that's actually really good, it just hits that much harder. But also then it just makes me upset when people try to tear it down as it being bad because of such and such. It's like, no, listen, they're plural, alright?
I love critical thinking.
I know people... Yeah. I know, like... I know people say that, like, you should always be critical and whatever, and that's very true. And for representation purposes, like, taking scraps, you shouldn't just be content with taking scraps or whatever, especially if people know they can do better. However, consider I am starving of content.
Yeah.
And I already don't see a lot of characters represented in certain ways. Also, it sucks when somebody says something is bad representation because it mirrors something that you go through.
Yeah. Or that you don't go through and someone else does.
Yeah.
But I don't experience it.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I said I love critical thinking, I more meant like, balanced critical thinking, like not just saying that this is bad now.
Oh, of course, yeah, because I think people mix up critical thinking with being like extremely negative and looking for every bad thing to pick it apart and not actually like it. It's like, I recognize when there is a bad representation, I recognize when something is not done well, but I also feel like there should be more room for nuance in those sort of situations. And also, this was done a hell of a lot better than Ford was in the first game, and I think Ford's situation is pretty similar, but also, like, they already had him written in a very specific way. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't mean to do the plural thing.
Yeah.
And then with Cassie, this was just kind of their rewriting efforts. I feel like, in this case, I don't know. Oh yeah, bad representation because they don't use exact terms, or God forbid it came out and started using old terminology because at that point in time that was the best terminology they had. It's like, okay, it just shows that we're changing and this is a sign of the times, you know?
How can you expect people to use terms that didn't come out yet?
Yeah. Or like, that's the language that those people have, and that's what they're using, and they're trying good despite it, you know? They're trying their best despite it. I don't know. It never hurts to do research, but... I don't know. I feel like, the actual execution is pretty important, but I think people grossly overestimate how how important actual
One more piece of evidence to find.
execution can be over like
Intention.
the overall message. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, the intention, both equally important, but I feel like since the topic of representation is so rightfully being talked about more often and people are discussing how to better show these things, it just really sucks that we can't have more nuanced conversations about it, because people want to put it into black and white. Either this is good representation or bad representation, when everything can be skewed into one or the other depending on what kind of life you live.
Yeah.
You know?
Monkey.
Also, I know this is a little off topic because I was thinking about it, but I do want to say, like, I think, I would say, I mean, Cassie's pretty, I would say she's pretty canonically plural, just the way that she's written. They don't straight up say she has DID or anything, but I would say this is pretty canon. They're literally spelling it out to you on screen. Like, show don't tell, you know?
Yeah.
That whole, execution. But, I don't know, this also reminded me of,
Cassie, I just realized Cassie kind of feels like someone who is plural but doesn't know they are yet, and just thinks like, I'm just compartmentalizing the different aspects of my personality, that's all. And then she'll realize later.
Yeah. She's like, oh, I'm not plural, I just adopted different identities depending on which stressful situation I was under.
Yeah.
That's not plural at all, though. You know? But yeah, I don't...
I appreciate the positivity, but this enabler is not doing anybody any real good.
Why does laundry smell like crumb? I don't think laundry smells like crumb. I think it smells good, unless you mean like dirty laundry. Unless you think cum smells good. I think it... What detergent do you use? Maybe you're using cum flavored detergent. Maybe that's the culprit. Wet laundry. I think wet laundry smells like fish. Oh no! I wondered why Cube was being silent on the topic of cum.
Get rid of that enabler.
I need to wait until well, I guess I can pause it. 1 second. You're gonna look at your detergent bottle though and see it. There's some cum scent. And be like, oh, of course.
I just can't handle your energy right now.
Oh no! I tried to use the public washing machine here for a while, and I kind of gave up on that. I took my laundry over to my parents.
Wait, what am I doing? Oh yeah,
It's not like horrible,
I've gotta stop saying that
but
so loudly.
you set internet. Oh, okay. Tell them. Hope my tangent wasn't too cut out and it was pretty off topic, but in conclusion, Cassie's system moment, we are besties. Yeah. I don't actually remember exactly what we were saying when it cut out. I was just I was talking about the cum smell. Wait, did I go in here already? I don't even remember. I don't think so. Cassie's system, let's go!
Now this looks incriminating. I think that's all the evidence Cassie needs.
I gotta get the bee, though. Everyone's club covers on my clean clothes. Oh no. Hippie Cassie altar. Was that like a cut altar? Still missing 10 pigments. There is the slide down though. Oh, it's so sad. I would have loved to see that.
I got all the evidence I need. Better bring it back to Cassie quick.
Oh, I see a nugget. And a tag, I think. I want to try to get those. Can I get the nugget if I... Yeah, you can send links. I don't think I can jump that high, but I probably can get to it from over here.
I think I hear something.
Whoops. I'll just use the ladder. Where's the tag? Oh, there it is. I'll look at the link in a second. I just want to get these two things while my brain's focused.
Here's the steamer trunk tag.
Ah! Yay. Most of the collectibles, I'm just gonna wait to the end on, because of how they have the collectible finder at the end when you get it finished with the story. I should say most of the collectibles. Most of the ones I'm missing. I don't want to take too long going back. Oh, there's a Figment way up high. Oh, and a little squirrel! Missing 5. I gotta look at it. Oh wow, that's a lot. I didn't know it was gonna be a video. How do I don't know how to isolate the audio. I guess I can. This works too with Cube having to reset the internet and stuff. That works. And then it,
Hello, and welcome.
Cassie, listen, we gotta get out of here.
What? Leave the colony? This idyllic, peaceful gathering place of the most brilliant minds of our era. This is the happiest place I know. These people are my family. Why would I ever leave?
The librarian has taken over. She wants to lock you all up.
I just see Cube starting a call. Hello?
I'm back. I'm alive.
Yay.
Sorry, I'm opening a cereal bar.
Flower heart scent, whoop, why am I turning on the camera? I should share. They sent a video cut called
Oh.
to play it right when you called.
Looking. They were gonna include her in the game, but then she integrated last minute, and they were like, ah.
Hello, and welcome.
Cassie, listen, we gotta get out of here.
What? Leave the colony? This idyllic, peaceful gathering place of the most brilliant minds of our era. This is the happiest place I know. These people are my family. Why would I ever leave?
The librarian has taken over. She wants to lock you all up.
Oh, her? Well, yes. She can be a little overbearing, but, you know, I do feel a little safer when she's in charge. Well, before her, we've made some mistakes. But I'm happy now, here in this perfect place.
Cassie, what's
this altar is so traumatized.
I don't even like to look in that direction. Too much beauty for me to enjoy right here.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm listening to this and remembering the conversation from earlier. I'm like, oh man.
Listen, I don't think this one is going to come peacefully.
She seems peaceful.
That dark spot.
Other Cassie.
Whatever it is, I have a feeling that's the key to getting her out of here. She needs to see it for what it really is. We have to show her.
But what is it?
Oh, can't tell from here. It's all about perspective. If we could get a better view of it.
Okay.
This is the trauma holder, I guess.
Good idea.
would you mind if I explored this beautiful place a little?
Please, stay forever. You know I will.
At this point, you would explore the colony and ask the Psychic Six about this dark thing. Any reaction following lines they may have had either didn't make it or have still not been found.
Hi, Otto. Do you know anything about that weird dark shape over there? Ford, do you know what that weird dark shape is over there? Yep. Listen, any idea what that dark thing is over there?
Aha! What is it?
No idea. But I can see it a little bit better now. And I don't like it.
Let's try to see it from another perspective. Is it clear now?
No. If anything, it's more confusing.
Well, multiple perspectives can sometimes make things muddy.
What? But you told me to...
I know. Keep getting new perspectives. I'm sure it will work out eventually. No, no, no! This thing's not supposed to be here!
Lucretia's house? Why?
Oh.
Makes me think of that horrible day. That final conflict with our old friend. So much pain. So much suffering. I was the first line of attack. If I had succeeded, they would all be alive. We'd all be together. I was supposed to be such a persuasive, motivational speaker. But the only person I fooled this time was myself.
Cassie, it's not your fault. Maligula defeated everybody that day. Except for Ford.
I've been many things in my life. But this is the first time I was a failure. Right when Ford needed me the most.
The truth is, Ford needs you again.
Really?
Yes. He needs all of you.
Aww.
What the heck? This place is ruined.
Rasblural ally.
Yeah.
Ew. I should have been able to find this one by smell. Patchouli oil. Well, maybe it will keep away the bookworms.
Cowards, let her smoke weed.
Hello, and welcome.
Cassie, listen, we gotta get out of here.
What? Leave
Oh wait,
the
it's
holiday?
starting over. I just realized.
Yeah, I think too.
I forgot Tumblr does that.
I love Cassie so much.
I love about the trauma org.
Chill trauma holder representation. We love to see it.
Sound issues? With what? Specifically?
With who? If it's me, I'm sorry. I just had to reset my internet.
Oh, it's Foxed
okay,
now. Sorry. I just had to say it that way. I love typos.
That's all the evidence we could get. Think it's enough?
Let me be the judge of that. Oh, yeah. This is some hot dirt right here.
It's a banana.
We'll be able to blackmail her with this for years.
Blackmail? I thought you were going to arrest her.
What? How's she gonna make the money she needs to pay us from jail?
But if she's not locked up and she finds out I was the
Oh,
one
not
who set her
hippie
up
Cassie,
would
the
see-
other one.
Don't worry. We'll,
Other Cassie.
protect you or something.
Oh, I was seeing Hippie Cassie as a trauma holder.
This was
Oh.
a bust.
What?
It's a bust.
Because there was
I mean,
another Cassie that was
sure,
called
sure,
Other
both of
Cassie.
them.
Ew.
Yeah.
Not a chapter of which
I mean, Hippie Cassie was the one that had the dark spot and she didn't want to confront it. She's
Oh,
like, let's
yeah.
stay in this beautiful,
Not that
perfect
part.
place
I just
forever.
meant-
And like I said, the conversation we were
Nobody
having
likes to
earlier, I was like,
snitch.
oh man, this is starting to feel cult-like.
Ooh.
There you are, all safe and sound again. Thank you, young man. You were a little loud for my liking, but you got the job done.
And now you'll help me with those bees?
Oh, are you
Bee.
scared of bees? Well, I know of one place where you'll feel completely safe.
Hey! Put me down! Of all the double-crossing...
He's literally
was
small
all
enough
part
to
of the
where he
plan.
could sneak
It
out.
was?
He could squeeze out.
Yeah, he
And I
could
thought
fit
I
through
was the
the
tricky one.
square.
Oh, Oh my, we've come to a
He doesn't want to leave without the Cassies, but they could probably do the same too.
How is it
They
perfect?
could all fit through.
Any place is perfect.
But we're together.
All together. Well, I haven't seen you in a while. We should never have let her split us up. When we're together, nothing is impossible.
Split? Like
Well, that
from
tears it.
system?
I hate to damage a book, of course. But that last line was too corny, even for a motivational speaker. We're not going to let you control us anymore. Oh, and which one of you thinks you should be in
The
charge?
altars are
None of you
unionizing.
could stop Maligula. None of you could protect your friends. I am the real Cassiopeia.
Psychonauts. Oh, hi, Fabon! For a second, I thought Flower Heart said that because you're both green.
I was gonna make a joke about how Psychonauts and Total Drama are the same because it, like, a protector slash trauma holder took over and all the other system members had to unionize to let everyone else have control over the body again. And then I remembered that's like every system plot point in media.
Yeah. But at least in Psychonauts, they're friends after. Well, I don't know how Total Drama goes because I haven't seen it, but... Alright, I haven't seen the season.
Total Drama sucks, by the way.
Yeah.
The version of it that I made up in my head is way better. I think Mal should be friends with everyone. I would be his friend.
Unionize the systems. I almost said the symptoms.
The symptoms. Same thing.
Yeah. B.
B.
But
Oh, Raz! Get that gate open so I can work on her from the inside.
Literally going back into her brain. Awesome.
for a second, I thought I had to pick up the pen. I don't know why.
Gate open.
It'd be cool if you could. Trade Union of Systems.
That's my cue. Let me in there.
Man, I need to rewatch Total Drama All Stars. Well, I guess, and Revenge of the Island. Those two seasons with Mike. I mean, Mike's the only character I care about. Characters, I should say.
Yeah.
We writers are most effective.
I mean, it's total drama. It's not good by any means. Like, that's one of the shows that, like, okay, they changed the diagnostic name in the 90s. You're still going to call it the old name, and this season came out in like early 2010s. But I mean, I love the alters. It's hard to hate them.
It's hard to
And
dislike
Mal
system
to
when you
me-
are one.
Yeah, for real. Mal specifically, like, I was really upset they made him the primary antagonist for All Stars. But, like, he's just a guy. He's just a little guy. He's my best friend.
She never was a real librarian in life.
And not much of a writer, if you ask me.
Oh, deep cuts. The Cassies are fighting. Yeah, Mal is like, he's also really hard to hate. Like, I know he's probably like the worst they could have done. Like, if you just watched Total Drama Revenge of the Island and you saw Mike and the system, you would have been like, oh, well, at least they didn't have an evil alter stereotype. And then All-Stars comes in and they have the evil alter stereotype, and the most you can do is groan about it, because you're like, oh great, let me guess. But like, maybe it's because I read too much into it, maybe it's because I saw enough Tumblr theory posts to like picking apart individual details in the episodes. Maybe it's because basically the B-plot for the entire season was all the alters coming together to overthrow Mal. But also, he is just so stereotypical. He's such a stereotypical persecutor, like, to the point where we were relating to him. It's like, it is so hard to hate him. Also, the fact that they're like 15 and extremely angsty, because all 15-year-olds are, and they're if anything, Mike kind of brought it upon himself when he was like, I know, I'm 15 and emotionally unstable, and my therapist said I should not be pushing myself in this way, but I think I'm gonna go on a reality television that's extremely stressful and definitely has history of challenges that would absolutely draw my alters out, even though I'm trying to contain them at this point. Like, he really did bring it upon himself. That was kind of a boneheaded move by Mike.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mal, absolutely stereotypical persecutor. He had the super death tower, which I don't think that's the most stereotypical, but like, come on. If you're super evil, are you not going to have like a super death tower? like, come on. Like, at least he was cool about it. But I have been rewriting the season in my head, and I'm like, there's literally one character that if they talked at all, they would have been friends, but in the way that, like, I think Mal would be worse. Not, like, emotionally, I just think he would be stupider, and I think we could have I think the show would have been better if we got to see Mal just, like, be stupid a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he was so high and mighty and edgy the whole time, and I'm like, why are we reinforcing him as being cool and edgy? He's 15. He can't do shit. You know?
Dangerous books? I'll show you how dangerous books can be.
Anyway, that's my mini total drama info dump. I care about that. I care about them so much.
Valid. Make love and sometimes a little war as a treat.
War and violence and blood and killing and attacking.
How did I let... Okay. We got him on the run.
Get that gate open, kid, and I'll bust this whole crooked operation. Okay, time for the money maker.
The sludge.
They are in the sludge.
No. Something's not right.
In fact, you could say something stinks.
You! Oh no. I can't handle all three of you at once.
That's kind
Okay,
of the point.
actually,
Ready, gals?
these kind of plots, they kind of rule, just proving that you can't get anything done if you don't work together as a system.
Yeah. I keep remembering and forgetting that I can actually start Zephyr Forever now if I want to, because I got Diagnosis.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yay.
How long ago was that? I didn't hear about that.
Oh, well, okay, so first I said, like a few weeks ago how I got, like, an unofficial DID, Spectrum diagnosis.
I guess.
And then we thought, it'd be cool if we could get an official diagnosis, too. So we asked if we could get an official
So am I.
OSDD diagnosis last session, and he said, yeah, I could do that, so yay.
Hell yeah. Congrats on the fancy piece of paper.
Thank you. Here's 4 fancy pieces of paper.
So true.
Thank you. I wanted to make a Tumblr post that I could link to in my Twitch like about
Sure.
a bunch of
But
different
I'm
things
sure
about
she's in here somewhere.
us as a system, like
Now then,
how we're
did you say
professionally
something about my
diagnosed, but we support self-diagnose and endos and stuff like that, so that I don't have to like ramble on and on about that stuff in the about, but I can be like, if you really want to know, here you go.
They really aren't breathing, are they? That's it. I'm all out of
Also, can I just say Cassie was really based for being like, yeah, I don't. The real one's probably in here somewhere, but anyway.
Yeah.
Lost a little control of them. Oh, how I wish my old partner were here.
God, I wish this course wasn't a thing you had to think about.
Oh, Bully! How did you know?
You wish what wasn't a thing you have to think about?
A little bird.
Like system discourse with the diagnosis and whatever.
Yeah.
I wish that wasn't a thing I had to like consider all the time.
Yeah. I diagnose you with guys.
Think we can get this swarm to stand down?
I do. Bedtime.
God, the kind of people who are like, oh, if you self-diagnose, you're automatically making it up. And I'm like, okay, I'll just go tell my alters to go die then or something. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. You know? Like, okay.
So,
alright.
Jars of honey and no one to give it to. Come on.
Systems are systems, yeah.
So it feels
Like-
special to know you actually exist. Yeah.
Part's done.
Oh yeah, the validation is like really huge. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still wondering if I want to get an official diagnosis for myself, but also I like that I don't feel the need to, but also like if I do it, I don't want to do it just so I can have a gotcha on the internet, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I just wanted to do it
Like-
for ourselves and for our web series to be able to use the correct terms and everything.
Yeah.
And to be able to talk to in real life people easier if I have to.
Yeah.
What was I? Oh yeah, Bob. Sorry, Bob.
Bob.
I'm like, what am I doing? What's?
No, it's Cassie time.
Oh yeah, Cassie. Let's go to Cassie's level.
Going back to Cassie. Hi, Cassie. Hi, bestie. Yeah, people talk about being a system and how you've like the system discourse just doesn't sit right with me because all of a sudden people don't support self-diagnosis or not fitting every check mark for a diagnosis. Like they're fine with the wiggle room for literally anything else, but as soon as you say you're a system, they're like, you have to fit everything in the DSM-5, and also all of a sudden I'm a licensed therapist and I'm your therapist.
Yeah.
Like, who asked you, by the way?
It's weird to me because, to me, OSDD or DID is so much easier to tell. There's the autism spectrum is like so much more vast and less specific, and there's so much crossover with ADHD, and like it's so much harder to know if you have that one than being a system to me. But autism is like more normalized to self-diagnose.
Yeah. Like, when we were thinking about if we were autistic, like, that was definitely a harder conversation to have than, like, at least with picking out actual behaviors and, talking with other people. Like, that was harder to pick it out just because a lot of people we asked if we had autism, they were like, I think that's normal, and they ended up being autistic too, but...
Yeah.
But, I mean, I don't know. But with being a system, that was so much easier to find out because it was something distinctly like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
I'm sure there are moments like that for being autistic, but like I feel like when you're a kid and you think of those things happen, you don't really think about it all that often. I don't know. I'm just thinking about like having trouble socializing with friends because I didn't talk a whole lot, or I only wanted to talk about Pokemon, or I wasn't good at certain things. Like, okay, that's fine. Versus when we first figured out we were probably a system, when our persecutor showed up and was trying to talk to us, it was like, oh, hang on. You know, that was a more like heart-stopping moment. That might
Oh.
be us specifically, but like, that was definitely like way easier to figure out than like being autistic. I feel like. Also, if somebody says they have something, I feel like the worst thing you can do is immediately say no.
Yeah.
You probably don't. Like, I know you better than you know you.
I have my garden.
Of course.
Once in a while, I think about how that one person said, like, "Oh, I read your Twitch about you don't have autism. Why would you say that about yourself?"
Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
The autism stigma.
What kind of
I'm like, actually, I'm proud of my autism.
Yeah.
I'm so glad we
Oh
blocked
my
that
gosh,
person.
Where'd they go?
Yeah, powerful. I feel like with specific quarters on the internet that just use autism as like an insult.
Yeah.
And then they see somebody they actually like calling themselves autistic.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, wait a minute, no. But it's like, no, this is a thing that people actually deal with. This is a thing people actually have. Like, it's not just a thing you call something you don't like.
Yeah, exactly.
I promise. Also, on the contrary, I call things I do like autistic, so...
Yeah.
Jot that down.
Come with me.
There are definitely people in my family who I think are also, like, autistic or have ADHD. Like, my uncle that I really like, I'm definitely hitting him with those beams, but also, like, I don't want to say anything, I don't want to make assumptions, but, you know, that would definitely explain why my mom was quicker to find out was quicker to say, like, oh yeah, you're probably autistic. I'm like, oh, she knows about this, I see.
Prominence. If you...
I felt like before we got diagnosed, our mom got, like, kind of upset if we brought it up. Like we were trying to put ourselves down or something. I'm like, I just want to learn things about myself. Just let me know things about myself.
Yeah. I think I'm kind of lucky because when I was first figuring out that I was autistic, that was when I was already going to therapy for, like, depression and anxiety and whatever else was happening at that time. So there was a lot of stuff on the table, and, like, that was a conversation that we were already, like, it was kind of ongoing for that amount of time. So it was just easy to bring it up and be like, I feel like this might explain some things.
Yeah.
And also, I think my mom being a nurse and having a brief interest in psychology or whatever, she was like, oh yeah, probably.
Yep, I think I hear some emotional baggage nearby.
Oh my gosh, that I just remembered earlier this week. My mom was watching the new Netflix documentary about Billy Milligan, and I was like, ooh.
I don't know who that is.
I do. He was a really bad criminal who pleaded that he had DID in court to get an insanity charge, or get an insanity plea, so he wouldn't have as harsh a hearing or a sentence. And whenever people talk about people with DID being monsters or scary or abusive or whatever, they always point to Billy Milligan. So I saw her watching that and I was like, oh no, but then I remembered my mom's kind of cool, so the most that I did was I was like, hey, you know, there's a really good 60 Minutes Australia about this lady with DID, and she put her abuser dad in jail. That was pretty cool. I'm like, maybe if I sowed the seeds, because I love my mom, I trust her a lot, and I want to be able to have those. I want to be able to have this conversation with her. Fuck my dad, though.
Is this the seed that you're gonna sow?
Hold it right there.
The plural seed.
Why?
I think this moth is gonna steal your seed. I'm sorry to say.
How could that little thing hurt
I want to
me?
hang out with that moth.
They always start out little, don't they? And then they grow and grow.
I like how the moth does kind of look like Bob.
Yeah.
Here, let me just
a little bit.
safe.
Wait, no, I want that.
No.
Oh,
you
Poppy.
don't.
Okay, I have to be right back. I
Sure.
have to let the puppies into Mooma's room.
Puppy.
could jiggle me loose so I could get some fresh air on my face.
I'll work it out. Just hang in there.
Is that a
I'll
joke?
jiggle you.
Because I didn't ask for any jokes.
I love to jiggle strangers.
Ah, that's the stuff. Yeah, a little motion really gets the juices
Awesome.
flowing, if you know what I mean.
Hang on. I'll break that final vine.
No. Just leave it. I think this is all the freedom I can handle right now.
It was Mimi yelling at the door.
Mimi! Whoops.
I let them in Mumi's room so they can go night. Anyway, didn't mean to get so personal earlier, but
No, it's
point
fine.
is, system moment.
When
Could
you-
literally go on and on about the subject.
You said Mimi and then said them, so it sounded like you were referring to Mimi with they them pronouns.
They, them, Mimi.
I'm glad Mimi came out as non-binary.
So
20
cool.
feet in the air?
He's keeping me moving so I don't plant roots. It's a constant struggle.
This level feels like the saddest game. I mean, the saddest level in the game to me.
The entire level is a game in itself.
Yeah.
Is it green?
Green.
Hello down there.
I think it's mainly sad to me because of how Bob seemed. Well, I guess they're all kind of alone. The psychic 7, but Bob seems like the most alone. Like he thinks his husband is dead, and his mom died to alcoholism, and then he became an alcoholic. The poor guy.
He needs some therapy.
They
Oh,
all
God.
do.
One more time around the block, Jeeves.
Oh, I should go over there.
Does anyone happen to have an air sickness bag?
I think he burps so much in this level, not just because of like being drunk or whatever, but just to make it less depressing. Like if they just throw in, oh, funny burp joke. Like we can't have it get too sad for the viewer.
Oh.
Name for me this monster so roughly bearing me o'er the sea. Thanks for the lift, by the way. I didn't catch your name. Up in the air, Junior.
Trying not to yawn directly into the mic. I think I'm still on vacation sleep mode.
Oh. Psychonauts had set out high expectation for myself and was waiting such tragic plot for each platform. Oh no!
Oh, here we go again.
Touchy.
I want them to make a Psychonauts cartoon so bad.
This guy needs a duffel bag tag.
I would watch it.
I want it. I'm just kidding.
Hi, have you met my friend? They just love to fly.
How do I get over there? I don't remember.
Breath from above.
I found out how to get over here.
This level is just reminding me. I opened this Mike's Hard Lemonade the other day, and I took one sip, and I still haven't tossed it out. I just feel bad for wasting that whole bottle. I'm just looking at it, and I really need to dump it out.
Yes, got the duffel bag tag.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Duffel bag is right here.
I think I hear something.
The duffel bag, and I'm so sad about it.
Name for me this monster so roughly bearing me o'er the sea.
Need to see a vault puppy right now.
One more time around the block.
Where are the vaults in this level?
I'm not sure.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about the vaults.
The gay vaults in this level.
Vaults?
Oh yeah.
The
I thought
gay
that's why you
vaults.
wanted to see the vault for the gay memories.
I mean that too. Just thinking vault puppy.
Puppy.
How can these plants look so sick? You spend so much time on them.
Hey, don't get so close.
But my seed. Ooh, Lucy tragic backstory animated
I'm tempted to just let you get hurt.
would be good. Oh, whoops.
First tag.
Oh.
Awesome.
I think I hear some emotional baggage.
Oh, whoops. Oh no, the baggage. Oh, I thought it would be harder to get back up. Oh, I thought I could climb that.
Oh no.
Thanks for the lift, by the way. I didn't catch your name.
I'm trying to flip around, but I can't.
Oh no.
There.
Hello down there.
The deluge animated.
Hope you're not taking me back to your nest to eat something.
Looks like my plant friend is caught up in some regrets.
What are you talking about? I have no regrets. These must be somebody else's.
Why are they in your brain? That's weird.
My guy is in denial.
Up in the air, Junior. I regret nothing. I've learned nothing. Hi, have you met my friend? They just love to fly and fly.
Frog. It's the freaking frogs.
Foggy.
This must be Bob's mother, Tia Zanato.
Hi. You're taking a nap.
Hey, Mom. Are you heading out to the greenhouse again?
I thought those plates were a figment.
Greenhouse for so long.
Well, that's a little foreboding.
Oh, yes. Only very bad things down there. Perfect place for this.
Know your seed.
Oh, come on.
You'd better leave Bob's memories alone. You don't want to bring out one of his bad moods.
What's so dangerous about a bad... Uh-oh. Look, Mr. Mood, I'm sure we can work this out. For instance, let's examine the source of...
The source of yikes.
For example. Raz is like, hello, I will now administer therapy.
Oh yeah, you actually look like a therapist to the bad mood. I don't know if you remember that. Or if it was a coincidence that you said that.
I want to use clairvoyance on this bad
You
mood,
know,
but
I
it looks
completely
immune
forgot
to
about
it.
that. But yeah.
If I can find the cause of this bad mood, maybe I can get rid of it.
There he is!
Oh.
Not such a bad mood now, are you?
Very valid flower heart. Uh-oh, a bomb's about to go off.
Mom, it's bedtime.
Whoops.
Are you still out here?
Wow. So this must be Lily's great-grandmother. Uh-oh.
I think this part of the backstory is going over Raz's head. Maybe. Oh, the emojis! I mean, emotes! I don't know why I mix those two words up a lot.
I'm still obsessed with how this game looks. Like, it's
Yeah.
so pretty.
What do moths know, right?
That's what I ask myself every day.
I want the forbidden moth knowledge.
Look familiar?
I don't know. Looks big.
Let's plant it and see what happens.
Nothing happened. Guess it's a dud.
Agent Zanato, as an expert gardener, I'm sure you know the value of patience when it comes to... Well, hello. I'm off to find more seeds.
Well, don't you think this is enough?
More's always better. I'll be right back.
Meanwhile, Bob is literally just sitting there.
I think I missed some figments here with the, yeah, the campfire.
Almost had it. I just need to focus a little longer on my clairvoyance.
No one comes.
Okay. Oh, half a mind. I love Funny Brain.
Funny brain.
Hey, Otto. Glad Bob Bob still keeps some friends around.
Friends? Please.
Oh.
You and Bob aren't friends?
Well, Helmet was the one we all liked, really. He was so outgoing.
Wow.
And handsome. We were just nice to Bob because they were kind of a package deal.
That can't be the only reason you were friends with Bob.
True, we also needed his vegetables.
Oh my gosh.
You and Bob were good friends.
Bob is like, they
truth
only
is,
want me because of my husband.
Yeah.
You and Bob were good friends.
We all saw Helmet with someone taller.
Yeah.
Helmet is so tall. Oh my god. That is so funny. It's like they only like me because they all want to bang my husband.
Yeah. Also, yay on Demi reveal.
Wow, love wins.
Whoops. I wonder if I can visit Lily yet. I like the bit with Lily and the wrong voice actor. Oh, here's her dad. I think she's near-ish.
Oh.
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 Hi, Agent Sonato.
You're fired.
You can't fire me.
You're fired.
Is that
Awesome.
all you're gonna say to me, Truman?
You think I won't fire family? You're fired.
Love that.
You're fired.
What's that sound? I need the speaker
Oh.
truck tag of this guy.
Oh.
Okay, I know this is short notice, but I'm probably gonna head out. I think not streaming in a while had my battery for this
Oh, no.
my internal battery for this reset. I think it just kind of ran out of steam.
Steam, the program.
Yeah.
There's some emotional. This hat
Steam
box needs a hat box tag.
Do you want to finish the level or?
How much is left in this?
I think I got all of the, or most of the, like, collectibles in the overworld, so I can just, like, go to the main part. Maybe, like, 20 minutes? I don't know how tired you are. Oh,
I mean,
furry.
it's mostly social battery.
Yeah. Your Steam trial has expired.
I'm like reflexively checking my work schedule.
Just
to see when I'd be free next.
Yeah.
I have Tuesday through Thursday off next week. The 30th through the 1st.
That's
So
crazy. That's gonna be
I'm no plant scientist.
September next
That
week.
looks pretty seedy to me.
I know. I can't make any more jokes about it being my birthday because it won't be my birth month anymore.
We'd be good either Tuesday or Wednesday. We have a class on Thursday.
You okay over there?
Oh, fun.
What? Me? Oh, I'm great, thanks.
Oh, okay.
Lucy, Carrie, and
just stays in
Augie
there.
I recognize. Oh, I'm fine. Wait, am I supposed to get him down? Oh, yeah. Oh, today's your mom's birthday. That's
Today's your
crazy.
mom's birthday.
Today, well, it's, I
Happy
guess
birthday.
it's not Wednesday anymore, so I don't know if I can still say today, but if you count today as Wednesday, today is also our mom's birthday.
Oh my gosh, your mom and Dietrich share a birthday.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
And they're also from the same state. It's crazy.
That's good. Love how that works out.
Yeah.
Your mom escaped Ohio. I don't have the air horn sound. You'll have to bear with me on that one.
Oh, I thought that was the air horn sound. I'm just kidding.
I was.
For
Wow.
saving you from that time bomb.
It's just a seed.
Ah, but isn't
It's
the
after
seed
midnight for
just
me.
a
It's the
bomb in
25th.
slow
It
motion?
counts. I think the funniest part about turning 21 this year is that straight up nobody believes me.
Yeah.
Like, I figured out, like, I know if you try to buy alcohol places, you're going to get carded, like, they have to do that. But straight up, when we went to the grocery store and got some Mike's Hard Lemonade, and the guy who was checking us out said he thought we were a freshman, like in high school. And I'm like, you think I look 14? You think I look like a child?
Hat.
Like, I get it, I'm 5'3". That was so funny, though. Oh my gosh, no! Remember when they ID'd us at the mall when we went to round 1?
Yeah, yeah.
And they didn't believe any of us that we were adults. That was
Yeah.
so funny. And your friend had literally just got a fresh tattoo.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
I think, I blame people not being able to tell, anyone's age on, TV shows and movies, casting people that are way too old to play teenagers.
Yeah, they're like, who should we cast to play this 15-year-old? I know, somebody who's 32.
Yeah.
I just think it's really funny because back when I had more hair, like when I had my little shitty bowl cut, like well over a year ago, people were regularly asking me if I wanted the alcoholic menu at restaurants and like
Not working.
you know, people just always assumed that I was way older than I was, and then I graduated high school and I started going, like, I started buzzing my hair, and then all of a sudden everyone thinks I'm like the babiest little baby. I'm like, what happened? I need to grow my hair out again.
Oh, it's immune to clairvoyance right now.
Funny guy. Okay, there we go.
Oh,
Funny guy.
let's see what's causing this bad mood.
All right, let me at him,
He fell down.
Where'd they go?
Hey, where's the seed?
What seed? Oh, that thing. Oh, I dropped it in a river far away.
Right.
Hey, it's not in there. Not in there, I said.
Raz is like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I love putting people in my pocket.
That's where they go.
Yeah. I keep forgetting who we're... Wait, can I go in here? No. Oh, I forgot I have to get the seed.
Come on, I'm taking you along.
I forgot what traumatic memory we're unlocking. I think
Let's
it's...
show them who they're messing with. Over this way? Oh, great. That's exactly.
Oh yeah, the Truman one. The gay one's the next one.
Hang on.
Oh, whoops, I didn't realize. I'm not supposed to touch those.
Careful, slippery stuff here.
Order.
They really ought to put down some yellow cones here. I don't suppose you have any golf shoes on you, huh? Some with cleats.
Bob looks like Ginger, I just realized. Kind of.
Little bit.
If you start slipping,
Little
remember to
ginger
lean
root.
into the slip. Oh wait, is that? Or maybe
Slippin', like Slippin'
Careful.
Jimmy, like
I
from
think
Better
one of these
Call
tiles
Saul.
is-
That's crazy. Bravo, Vince.
Magical girl fixation valid.
Watch your step. A little grout would do wonders for this floor.
I think the first time I played this, I didn't see the cracks on the tiles.
Fourth floor, men's apparel. And
So I
we'll
just
see.
thought it was like a guessing
Being
game.
back in this place really brings up some. brings up some.
Brings up some of that, huh?
Yeah.
Memories. Oh, are you headed down to the boss's office? I do not envy you. You can't fire me.
The boss from Saints Row?
Wow, Boston Saints Row is so cool.
Recruited by Ford Crawler himself. No pipsqueak nephew's gonna fire me. What do you mean what's happened to me? What's happened to you?
He became leaves. That's what happened.
What's his phone number? I'm not gonna call some stranger. I don't need help. I just need my job. Yeah, I made some mistakes, but so is everybody.
Sounds of a man who definitely does not need help.
Yeah.
People were hurt, but no one died.
No one died.
It worked out in the end.
It's not like anybody died.
Why are you all attacking me?
I am physically attacking him.
My own blood. Why aren't you on my side? Truman. How could
Raz! He's like, I'm bored
Raz.
listening to this. I'm gonna do a handstand.
Raz, now is not the time.
150 magical girls. Dang.
I'd hate to see Truman get that mad.
I'm so mad.
He's mad because he became leaves.
Got another one. This is going great, don't you think?
Aww.
I'm off to find more seeds.
Characters, peak character design is characters who wear glasses and their glasses are expressive.
Yeah. I love that so much. Uh-oh.
Gay, 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 homosexuals. The men they are kissing.
Oh, I want to just check out this island really quick. I see collectibles.
Ah, here's the Hatbox tag.
Oh, here's Lily. Yay. I was worried I wouldn't find her. I love this joke.
Lily moment.
Yep. Hey, Lily. I thought you hadn't seen your great uncle Bob in years. How does he know what you look like?
My dad sent him pictures for years.
He's never heard your voice, though, has he?
How'd you know?
Awesome.
They show me where the bottle shows up, and every time I forget and just aimlessly wander until I see it. Is it this one? Yeah. I think. Yeah. Whoops.
Ah, yes. Husbands.
Yeah.
Here's the steamer trunk tag.
Time for gay.
Time for gay. Hello, funny gay people in my brain.
Oh, the ring.
Ooh.
I missed one figment, but that's better than more than one.
One figgy piggy.
Yeah. Bug.
Hey now, just hang on there.
What? What's wrong? I wasn't doing anything.
You weren't about to grab that seed.
Grab that what? Oh my god, I didn't even see that. Let me grab that.
No, wait!
Good job, Raz.
Thanks for the tip.
Hey, I can see your house from here. Is it green?
Me when my house is green.
I'll take this nugget.
Sippy. Raz, you are ruining the banquet. You are ruining
There's the
dinner.
puppy.
Puppy! Vault puppy. Vault puppy. Thank you, puppy.
Why is Tia's greenhouse here? I thought this was gonna be a gay memory. I want my money back.
Oh, I wonder if you find them, when you find them, they have to be in a certain order.
Oh, maybe.
So maybe the other ones are in the other places now because you found the greenhouse one.
Huh.
Yep.
Gay moms.
Hey, glad you could
Thank
come.
you, gay moms.
I love a good wedding, don't you? Now then, to the champagne tower, my good man.
There he is.
Man.
Wait a second, what am I doing up here?
Frog.
Fuck.
Of course there's frogs in the gay level, in the gay section.
Yeah. They're turning the freaking frogs gay.
Yeah.
Maybe the frogs are turning the men gay. We
Yeah.
just never thought about it.
You can't turn frogs gay if they're already gay.
true. Explosions and violence in the gay level, so cool.
Oh, I like this part with the
Hey,
cake.
don't get so close.
Wait, no, I want that.
I can't imagine programming whatever happens here.
Wait a minute. I don't know about this place.
It's cake, Raz. H and B. Oh no. The hearts
Gay
on
marriage
the
got
thing.
him.
Yeah. Ooh, Sailor Uranus and Neptune. I still need to watch Sailor Moon, especially the new dub. Can I fly it over there from here? Yay.
Suitcase tag. Gotcha.
The teddy bear! He invited a teddy bear to his wedding.
Standing in for the actual bear that he invited to his wedding. The gay bear kind.
Now, I can't hurt that thing. There must be something causing this bad mood around here.
Oh my god, I forgot about Helmet. I'm so sorry, gay people.
How do you forget about Helmet?
Literally has bear in his last name.
Yeah.
This is so sad.
He's a full bear.
I can't believe I'm a fake gay. Oh yeah, tits out in the wedding cake? Yeah. Yeah. Good for him, good for him.
Yeah.
Maybe his anxieties that people are only hang out with him to get to his husband were founded. I mean...
They're harmless.
You... what? You have no idea the harm you've done, do you?
No.
Time to get serious.
Raz is like, I'm 10.
I'm running out of places to hide this thing. Ooh, this is good. Nobody actually eats wedding cake, right?
Well, I like wedding cake. Down here, kid. Get me out of here. I don't want to miss the ceremony.
Yeah, I love how the moth looks like Bob's face. These are supposed to be frosting, but everyone thinks they look like onions, including me. Gumdrop. Oh.
I appreciate you offering to carry me down the aisle. My regular carrier broke a wing when we crashed into the Champagne Tower. I'm fine, though. Didn't feel a thing. Takes a lot to crack this old noggin. I don't think I'm ready to go in quite yet. Why don't you just set me down over there, okay? Yeah, that's good. I'm feeling a little off. And I don't want to ruin the ceremony.
I hope Helmet had his tits out during the actual wedding.
See what I mean?
Tits out, skull out.
You know how it is with gay weddings.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Nipples.
I have the nipples, but I forgot.
That's great.
Take this man, Helmet Fullbear.
Man, why would he as a man take another man in marriage? What is he, gay?
Till I met this man. When these feelings appeared in my heart, I thought they were weeds, and I tried to pull them out. But this mighty oak has given me shade, shelter, something to lean on when I needed it. Just when I thought I was turning to seed, you made me bloom again. I do.
Thank you, gay
Good
men.
to see you again, Helmet. I'll make sure this gets back to Bob.
Oh yeah. I just got what Flowerheart was saying. That they probably couldn't change their name because gay wasn't good back then.
Oh, yeah, isn't this game set in like the 60s or something? I don't remember.
I think the 80s. But also, Helmet and Bob are old. So they're even older than that.
Well, Bob, you did it.
Oh my god.
You did it.
Did it.
There's
Plant
your
Helmet.
husband.
Plant Helmet is kind of gender.
I'm starting to remember why I got rid of those seeds.
These guys look like VeggieTales characters to me.
I was literally about to say.
And I warned you.
Yeah, because his mom looks like the rumor weed.
Oh yeah, and Helmet looks like Nezzer to me.
Again.
Hey, what are you doing to him? Leave him alone.
I'm protecting him.
Compton made the cake, oh.
Protecting him? From what?
You're about to find out.
I love when I find out things. I didn't realize you could pick up these until I saw someone else do it after I beat the game. I was like, oh, that makes... I thought the boss battle was just really long. Let Helmet say bitch!
Let Helmet say bitch! This is the kind of content we need in Psychonauts 3.
Oh, whoops.
Alright, but can Raz say fuck? Can we let him say fuck, please? Please.
At least he can say ass and hell.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot he said ass.
Oh wait, that's Truman saying that, I think. Yeah. Let Truman say bitch! hate it when moths trap my friends in plants.
What am I doing? I need to save Bob.
I'm trying to grab the thing. I don't remember. Oh, maybe I just slap it.
It's no good. I should just get Bob and get out of here.
There we go.
I knew those seeds were bad news.
Now you've gone and put him into a bad mood again.
No.
I wish real life was like Psychonauts. I could just go into other people's heads and beat up their personal demons.
Yeah.
When people are like, when people are like, oh man, my depression's giving me a hard time, I'm like, alright.
Yeah.
Let me just beam in for a minute.
Care about him. He'll stop doing that. Aw, did that hurt? Oh, you are really almost. But I'm his only friend.
Let's see if we can get to the heart of this bad mood.
They're popping around in my chair. Oh, that reminds me, when we were playing God Out of Hell, you unlock like a chair with machine guns on the arms, and
oh yeah,
every time we like landed, we'd transform into the chair, and didn't realize it was because it's a gun that you have to switch out to have that not happen. I thought it was like a glitch, but I don't think it was a glitch.
Oh my god.
Give up? No shame.
I love that weapon so much.
It's great.
I don't remember how good it was, I just remember using it all the time, but yeah, using like a ground slam and immediately switching to the chair is so fun.
I don't think gardening is supposed to hurt this
Because it's
much.
like you hit the ground and you're like, alright, I'm gonna sit down.
Doesn't need to hurt you, I mean.
I've been hit with bigger tomatoes than that.
Hey!
You'll pay for that.
Looks like another.
Uh-oh, I'm high. Raz got the drugs. Oh, okay.
Awesome. Characters in Psychonauts who would have benefited from smoking a bowl.
How can you do this to Bob? You love him.
Love? I don't really love him. If I did, how could I have left him all alone?
Helmet would never say that.
So true.
Hey! It's not safe here. Hey! I'll keep you safe. You won't feel this at all.
This is what you're. I've been hit with bigger tomatoes than that.
Son of a bill, I never.
I've been hit with bigger tomatoes than that.
Oh, good catch.
Oh, good catch.
That hurt.
Same Famot. love the plants. They're so cute.
You're not so bad at gardening yourself.
Think you can handle them now?
Willing to give it a try.
How about those?
Uh-oh.
The little snip snip.
Yeah.
Well, I'll just take them one at a time.
How many husbands did you have? I mean, Bob. I'm just kidding.
Let's just say Bob got around. Good for him,
Yep,
good for him.
all the bottles in the blue bin. Bottle caps, too. Hey, that too. We're recycling plastic now. Can you believe it?
So, Agent Sonato, think you could help me with a little yard work?
Wow, what a mess.
Yeah.
I mean, it's impressive as far as strength and mass, but in terms of aesthetics, it's all over the place.
You talking about the vines? Or that pier?
Who's this?
Helmet. So this is where you ran off to. Figures.
What?
It's me, Bobby. It's your Psy King.
But
oh my gosh. And he's Nick from the mailroom.
Where's your body?
I was lost for a long time. Until this one found me. Body's on loan from the mailroom. Hang on. Borrowed lips. Wouldn't be right.
Yeah.
But would it be wrong?
Cowards.
Well, neither are you right now. Come on. Let's at least wash that beard. What's that smell?
Oh my god. He's like, it wouldn't be
know I
right
hate
for us to
mushrooms.
kiss, but I'll bathe you. I see.
He didn't want to kiss because he's stinky. Prepare.
Excuse me. Alright, I think I'm gonna head out.
Sure.
now.
Thank you
This
for
is where they sat.
coming. This is where they spun. I'm sure they like to spin. Because I do.
The fun. The spinny. Yeah, I think I just need to get back into the rhythm of streaming.
Yeah.
But yeah, good night.
Good night.
2 pins for that special projection in your life.
We'll probably just buy some upgrades. If I can. Wait.
Please use your purchases responsibly. 2 pins for that special projection in your life.
I never even used the pins hardly at all, to be honest. Might as well buy this after that level.
I'll admit, the main appeal of that one is looks. Just what
I'm just buying whatever.
Don't be a stranger.
I'm gonna read Fuki.
This is where they plan their voyages across the astral plane.
I just remembered it autosaves. For a second I was like, how do I save? Deleting Cube. I deleted my friend. He's dead now. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so Friday Charlotte's gonna play Poppin' Music 10 marathon mode. And then Saturday, Meadow's continuing Okami. It sounds like we'll continue Psychonauts 2 either Tuesday or Wednesday of next week, and we should finish it then because we're really close now. But yeah, I think I was kind of thinking this would be a good place to end it anyhow. So yeah, I'm gonna raid Fuki. Wait, I can't wave. The thing disconnected. I always have to wave. I can't not wave. 1 second. There we go. Okay. Oh, Fuka must playing Super Mario Maker 2. I gotta get better at remembering not just to say who I'm rating, but or who we're rating, but what they're playing. Okay. So rating Fukuma and see you with Chalky on Friday. Bye bye. I love my Toby and Still so much.